J.D. MacArthur Arena, that's host Owen Sound's weekend in the rink. And, of course, I have Ken Williams. I'm Gord Chapman. We've got Brampton 45s, the Owen Sound Jr. attack. And, of course, it's the under 13 level. And this is a transition year for most of these kids, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it certainly is, right? They're at that age and where, do they continue with hockey? They're starting to get ready. They're getting bigger. They're a year or two away from body contact. And I forgot to turn the light on. There we go. Thanks, Gord.
Worried about the glare is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's why I wore the hat today.
Yeah.
This is a U13 team that we've watched a couple of times this year. Looking at the roster, some names jumping out that I remember us calling there a few weeks ago: Warwick, McGregor, Bedford. So. And they're playing a Brampton team that looks like, when you look at the standings, they're struggling a little bit, maybe just haven't found their way yet. But you know what? It's only December. There's still a few months of hockey left here. As you can see there, Brampton off to a tough start. Giving up a lot of goals and not scoring very many. So if you're Owen Sound, this is a team you want to get out there and you want to jump on early, and you don't want to have one of those games where the kids play down to the level of their opponent. No offense to Brampton, but...
Well, looking at the standings also, too, you can see Owen Sound sitting in 8th place, but they're not very far out of 5 points out of 5th place and 7 points out of 2nd. So because there's 3rd, pardon me. So this is close.
This is a meaningful game for Owen Sound. Right? It's easy to look at the standings there and go, oh, they're at 8th, they're in the middle of the pack, right? But like you said, 2 quick wins here over the weekend, and they do have another game tomorrow. They're off to Milton tomorrow, so you put 4 points up on the board over the weekend, and they're right up there in the mix.
Makes it good, too. Just before we get on with the game, too, we'd just like to take a brief time to give our condolences to the McKelvey family, as Ray passed away last week. Mark McKelvey is his grandson, who's a part of our Rogers team, and on behalf of Ken and myself and Rogers, too, our condolences. Everybody has a Ray story, so everybody could tell you something. He's a tremendous supporter of minor sports in Owen Sound. Very, I'd describe it, very involved in his community. Loved the town, loved the hockey team, loved sports.
Yeah,
saw him last summer at the ball game up at Tom Williams, and he said, "Oh, come watch my grandson." So he was involved in the community, and he loves sport. And we will definitely miss him. And Mark. You have our condolences, but your grandfather may be gone, but you have all the memories, and he'll always be alive when you do that. So anyway, our condolences, and let's get back to hockey.
Time for some hockey.
We even know that Ray used to be around the arena during our telecast. Love to see the kids play hockey on Saturday afternoon or any day of the week.
No, you're right. Here we are. We're 1:30 in the afternoon. Ray, of course, with the attack playing on a Saturday night, he'd already be here at the rink. And I know we'd be looking across the rink, and he'd be on the other side of the rink there, strolling back and forth, or maybe sitting in a seat over there and taking in a few minutes in minor hockey. Love the game and love being around the rink. And you couldn't have said it better, Gord. I mean, the man's going to be missed by a lot of people.
If you can't make it down to the rink tonight for the hockey and the attack, they're going to honor Ray. It'll be on television, Rogers TV tonight, 7:30, and our crew will bring it to you. So, wow, it's the community has lost a real stalwart in hockey, but what the legacy is left is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, again, get back this hockey game. Owen Sound Jr. attack under 13 and Brampton under 13. And, of course, Owen Sound will be in their home whites. And Brampton will be in the St. Louis colors, which are royal blue and orange and black. So they'll be to your right. And they've got... this is interesting because we have 2 goalies, 30 and 34. And
neither of them are on... Well, I guess like number 30 is there, but I don't know...
Joshi is number 30. We don't know who's starting, but I think he's got a stick in his hand. So
yes.
I think he'll be the starter. And Maloney will be starting for Owen Sound. Kids were starting to line up to shake hands, and they don't do that anymore.
No.
So.
I wonder what was going on there. We're here to see something different here today.
Sure enough, James McGregor coaches Owen Sound. Team's been pretty good this year. Face off. Warwick takes it off. Gets it out to McGlynn. McGlynn down the far side. Gets stopped at the blue line. And picked up by Weiss. Weiss loses the puck along the boards right in front of the penalty box. And they're fighting for it, digging through it. Just trying to figure out what color jersey's going to come up with it. And Hebert takes it back into his own zone. In behind the net, tried to pass it up along the boards, can't. Chasing it down is Hornick. Hornick tried to center it, picked off by Hebert. Get it in front of the net. Puck bouncing around into the zone. Everybody feeling each other out. Fired down the rink by Park, and Park heads to the bench. And we're getting a stop in play.
Puck into the bench over there. Good first shift for Owen Sound there. No scoring opportunities, but for the most part, keeping the puck down in the Brampton end of the ice.
Brampton struggling a bit, but getting offside right here at the quick. Brampton struggling a bit as we started there in the opening, but that first shift they looked pretty good. So maybe they're playing better because they're on TV this afternoon.
Maybe.
Who knows? Puck dumping to the zone, picked up on the far. That's the Fleece. The Fleece, that's 91. That's Craig, and Craig just dumps it in behind his own goal. Picking it up is Barber. Barber trying to center it out in front. Barber gets it again, passes it off to the wing. Trying to play in that zone in behind the net. Skating over the puck is Barber. Chasing after it is Harris, and Harris just tries to carry it in behind the net. A lot of action going back there. Gariel. He gets the puck in the goal crease, it's bouncing around. And Joshi can't find it, still loose. Finally, Brampton get it out, passes it off. Harrow stops it, nice plays. He got his skate on, takes the shot. Joshi makes the save, and then hammered into that. Joshi did not like that at all. This Griffin Barber ended up on his doorstep, and Joshi took a swing at it, and I wonder if he's going to get a penalty for that. Yes, he is.
See number 17 there, Owen Sound, Harrow. Their website says Harris. I do remember number 17 and the Barber fella from the last time that we called the game Gord. They had a good shift there.
Yes, they
Dictated
did.
the play, controlled the puck down low, and that's something I remember from them the last time that we called a weekend at the Rink game.
Barber goes in on goal and interferes with the goalie, and then, of course, Yoshi, you're going to watch him with his glove. And
each team has somebody in the box, so yeah, they need to play 5-on-5 here.
Well, they've got 5. They're playing 5-on-5.
5-on-5 looks like
coincidental.
Offsetting minors here, and of course minor hockey. They stay with a 5-on-5.
Ben Warwick at center, along with Ecclestone at center.
I think the referee wants them to get the 2 minutes off the clock there. Of course, with the 5-on-5 here with the offsetting minors, players can't come out after the 2 minutes. It'll be the next whistle after 2 minutes has expired.
Well, they're still trying to get it off the clock. Now they've added 3 zeros, so
probably just best to let them play, and though
let the clock wind down.
Yeah,
and
make sure the kids don't jump out of the box after the 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's Lonnie King over there, referee, talking to them, and here we go. Just going to leave it up on the board.
Puck goes into the set, and Joshi just puts his mid on and stops the play. As Cade Norton had a chance to put it in, but Joshi slammed the door shut on that one. Ben Warwick at center, along with Eli Craig, I'm pretty sure it is. Face-off in the zone. Quickly after, it's Hornick. And out of the zone comes Mather. Mather just shoots it down the ice. Chasing after it, McGlynn. McGlynn and the Brampton forward along the boards, kept in by Basra. Loose puck and it's fired down the ice, chasing after it. Here's Hornick. He's not going to get there in time as it's dumped away by Sahota. Then Hornick gets it again inside the zone. Norton had his stick on it. Norton tried to get it again. But Sahota gets it in behind the goal, chasing after it as Hebert. Hebert just dumps it out. Looks this is possibly going to go for icing. And it just gets there.
And it will.
Chasing it down, Duke McGlynn, but Tack getting that puck towards the net now and putting some pressure on this Brampton team.
Another good shift, moving the puck around down low a little bit, but yeah, it's they need to get the puck out front here and certainly looking for a scoring opportunity. Get it to the guy out high in the slot there.
Hebert takes the draw, loses it right into the glove of Josie, and they say that because of the difficulty that Brampton's been having, this is supposed to be a walk in the park for Owen Sound, but it doesn't appear that way for the first 4 minutes in this game as Brampton is giving everything for Owen Sound that they can handle. There's a shot off. Josie makes another save. And Brampton gets the puck out, chasing after it. Blyce. Hebert gets in on goal, and then nice back check by greedy Shannon. The Shannon just got his sticking away. Centered out in front by Hebert. And the attack having trouble in their own zone for the first time. Kevin at the blue line by Liscombe. And here come the attack down the wing. Centering pass, and it went off the skate of Eli Craig. Warwick along the boards, digs it free. Warwick coming into the slot area, looking at the backhand. Josie makes a really nice save.
Nice job by Warwick there, coming out front on the backhand. They just couldn't get enough on the backhand, slid along the ice, and another good save by Josie.
Wow. He's a spirited little fellow. We just saw that in that last exchange. Ended up getting the 2-minute minor for roughing, because that nice save again. Got big pad, got on it, chasing after the Basra. Basra loses it in behind the net. Tack pressing. It's Norton tries to dig it up front, then didn't get it there. Up ice, comes east. And he's just going to dump it down the ice and chase. And it's going to be icing too.
A little too hard there. I think he was trying to do the right thing, just a little bank off the boards there and get it to the other forward, but a little too hard, and another icing.
Of course, we play 10 minutes and 2:15's stop time. Under 13 Brampton struggling this season. Owen Sound in 8th place, but not far out of it at all. Harris in behind the net, trying to center it out in front. Harris stops, turns, backs it up, passes it in behind the net. Little body check there as Barber tried to dig it out. Puck comes along the boards, kept in, fired wide, but Josie gets a big mid on it and slows the play down.
Once again, Harrow and Barber out there. Cycling the puck around, getting another shot on net.
Kabir Josie is the goalie, and he has had a lot of rubber thrown at him so far in this first period. Face-off not dropped fairly, going to do it again.
Owen Sound.
Barber gets tossed out. Owen Sound wins the draw. Barber has it behind the net. Tried to set it up front, does. Just whistled it by. Was McGregor. Another shot.
Oh,
nice stop. Shot by Sam Harris. I'd like to see that save again. I'll tell you, that was just major league by the young goaltender, Kabir Josie. Here's the shot out in front. There it is. Glove save. He saved one that time. Great stop. Puck comes back out to the blue line. Finally just dumped out. Lewis off the skate, had a chance to get away and couldn't.
Opportunity there.
attack, get control along the boards. That's Watkins. Watkins just sort of sidled out of the way, chasing after it.
Oh, that's definitely going to be a penalty.
Park's going to get a penalty as he goes off to
the boards.
Perfect opportunity for power play for Owen Sound's the first chance. That's the third penalty of the game, but it's the first chance any of the two teams could go on the power play.
Yeah, we'll see what Owen Sound does here. They've controlled the play a fair bit down the offensive zone here with the 5-on-5. It's a good opportunity with the power play. Move the puck around a little bit, spread Brampton out, and get a good scoring opportunity here.
Chasing after it. Hornick in the corner, being bothered by Weiss. Digs it out. Hornick digs it out, gets it out. And Basra is just going to dump it down the ice and gives himself a scoring opportunity. Michael Maloney is the goaltender for Owen Sound and hasn't been too busy in this period. Hornick on the far side of the ice, waiting for the pass to come out. Doesn't happen. On it is Warwick. Warwick up to Hornick. And Hornick gets it back through center ice. Chasing after it, coming down hard is Warwick. Couldn't get the shot on goal as he tried to center it back out in front. And out of the good defensive play, getting that puck out of the zone. If you're going to shoot it out, you might as well shoot it at the goal. You got a chance to score. It can never.
Strange things can happen with that piece of rubber.
Ask Terry Sawchuk.
Yeah.
Out in front, fanned on it, and just missed the net on the second shot.
I wonder if Joshi got a toe on that.
I don't know. Chasing after it. Perov has a chance with a break, and then Barber gets back, hooks him. Should be a call there, and there isn't.
Looks like the stick was up underneath the arms there and around the hands.
Basra. In behind the goal is Barber. Barber trying to send it out in front, knocked off into the corner by Garriel. Loose. There's a shot. And finally, Josie again gets his hands on it. Stops the play. Again, just quickly, if the Brampton folks are watching this on Rogers TV or get to see the tape and we pronounce these names wrong, I apologize. I did try earlier to get down to the dressing room. I think I got 5 or 6 of them correct. But it's great to see you guys playing hockey. Knocked off into the corner by Josie. Puck picked on it. Brampton trying to get at it. Can't. Still 9 seconds left in this power play. Tried to dug it around. Couldn't get. Nice play by Josie as he got across that net. Good lateral movement on that play. Penalty is over. Puck bouncing around in front of the net. Finally, Brampton gets control of it, starts to bring it out. And that's 91, Ed Craig. Craig gets it, and he's knocked down. Looking for an arm, but there wasn't one. I didn't think it was tripping. It was in. Nice play. Gets it cross ice. Norton coming down the right wing. Norton being taken off into the corner by Severga. Coming out of the ice. There's a pass along the boards. Just couldn't get it to go out.
Good job keeping that inside the blue line there.
Sahota.
Patty Watkins.
Good effort on that, like you said, by Watkins. Puck gets dumped out. Chasing after it is Laredo. And it just no icing on that play. As Gass gets it. Gass is going to bring it up the ice. Got some wheels, this kid. Gass bring it in on goal. Doesn't get around Basra. Brampton trying to get the puck out, not getting out of the zone. Nice forecheck by Norton. Norton got, then he gets it back inside. Sahota. Sahota moves it around. Of course, that's Peroff now, has it behind the goal, and then it's fired out along the boards. Tack couldn't keep it in. As McGlynn has it. McGlynn going to take it in over the blue line. Then the Bear makes a nice play back. There's a shot off a leg, and then how Josie got that, I don't know, because that changed direction on him.
That nice hard shot by Ben Warwick there, but Josie's a good size in the net, out on top of the blue paint there. Taking away a bunch of the net. took one right in the breadbasket there.
Face-off deep in the zone. Hebert gets the stick on it, can't get it out. Centered right out in front, deflected off into the corner by Josie. Josie's seen a lot of rubber with 1 minute remaining in this first.
No goal.
No goal, it's not going to count. Net was off the moorings, I think.
Nice wraparound.
Well, that's not the first time they tried that, so. They took the net off, and the face-off comes outside the blue line. Brampton gets control of the puck, knocks it outside the blue line. Picked up by Harris. Harris doing the turn, passes it back. Now finally they're heading in the right direction. Barber down the wing, Bedford. Harris, cross ice. Shannon takes it over the blue line. Shannon has a chance, going to take a weak shot, goes off a body into the corner. Picked up by Craig. Craig in behind the net, passes it off the boards, tries to set up. Park, pocket by Park, gets a stick on it, but then it's stolen again by Harris, and Harris just dumps it in behind the net. Barber knocked down, pucks, and then Barber takes his guy. Well, that's under 10. There's no body contact, right?
This, it's a nice aggressive play there by Griffin Barber. But yeah, unfortunately, you're U13 and wouldn't call it a body check. I didn't see what they called there. Maybe a rough. I missed what the referee, the hand signal he gave to the timekeeper.
Face-off deep in the zone, of course, with the penalty. There's a shot just whistled across the front of the net. There goes the horn. First period, I'll tell you one thing for sure. If the play of Kabir or Joshi in the first game, the first period, goaltending is not a problem with that hockey team.
No, he's had a good period. The only one that got by him was one that was called back right away because the net was off its moorings. I don't know how many shots he had, but he made some great saves there. Looks comfortable with the glove. Made a couple of great glove saves with the trapper there. And if you're Brampton coach, you have to be happy that it's 0-0 after one. Most of the period was in your zone. And I think if you're Coach McGregor, right, you're talking about that. You're like, hey, listen, we dictated the play, cycled the puck a little bit down low, and now just looking for a couple of better scoring opportunities. Though, once again, they had scoring opportunities, and Kabir Joshi made some great saves.
Well, I was quite impressed with the young man from Brampton, how well he played in that period, because the attack were on the attack the most of that period, and made things pretty miserable for the goaltender Joshi, as he had to be sharp.
We'll see if Brampton can get. Oh, that's a shorthanded goal there that's a tough one to go by Joshi. That wasn't a very hard shot there by, who was that, Hornick?
Hornick got the goal.
And I think it may have just gone off somebody's toe or stick. And
you're going to see it in front here. Loose puck, not getting control of it, and then went off a skate and changed direction.
Just went off a skate. That's unfortunate. It's, if you're Owen Sound, you're happy. It's a nice shorthanded goal. Give you the lead while you're killing the penalty. And Brampton, that's a tough one to have go in, considering you played a pretty decent first period.
Well, you could see him moving on the original shot, and he had it correct. Hit that skate, change direction, didn't have a chance.
You're right, Gord, there. If it, we're going to get another penalty here. You're right. If it didn't hit the toe, he was sliding across the proper side of the net there to make that save.
Simon Hornick's going to go to the box, too, for tripping. And that'll give Brampton a 5-on-3 chance here early in the second period. Face-off in deep. There's a shot just off a leg and wide. Hebert tries to center it out in front, but scooped up by Shannon, and Shannon couldn't get it out. Hebert on it, in the pocket, driven down the ice. Chasing after Eli Craig. Craig goes in behind his own goal, picks up the loose puck. Decides to carry it through. Nice little pass across ice on the backside, though. Right idea, finally picking it up. Barber, and he's just going to throw it down the ice. Stopped nicely by Craig, and Craig's going to bring it up ice. And then he fans on the pass because I think Barber got his stick in the way. Chasing after it is Basra.
Yeah, if they don't watch it here, the way they're moving that puck around, they don't seem to have any urgency here. And with Harrow out there in the ice,
this Laredo gets a shot just off the blocker, steered off into the corner.
Could see another shorthanded goal out here.
Yep. Wouldn't want to have a shorthanded goal. Maloney just about got caught going the wrong way himself. Puck fired down the ice past Craig, chasing after it. Get it down there, that's Gariel. Gariel in his own zone. Up ice quickly, good play, and then just nice play by McGlynn. Puck stays in the zone. Chasing after it. Tyson Gass. Gass has it, gonna take it down ice. No, just throws it through center. Gets it up to Barber, who came out of the penalty box. The 14 seconds left in the other. Owen Sound looks like they're going to kill off this penalty. In behind it, picking it up, and that's Park. Park goes in behind his goal, can't control the pass. Here comes Brampton. Penalties are over. Owen Sound got up 1-0 on the first penalty as getting the shorthanded goal, but still.
If you're the Brampton coach, yeah, you're a little upset with that. 5-on-3 to start the 5-on-3 offensive zone face-off. You win the face-off. Player tried to take a slap shot at the net, missed the net into the corner. Winger goes down in, gets it, just turns around and fires it out front, rather than trying to set something up and move the puck around and get the 3 Owen Sound players moving around.
Brampton. Get the puck out. Possible 2-on-1. Duke McGlynn kind of broke that up as he made a nice little play just before they crossed the blue line. Control the pass. Kept in by Brampton East. Knocks it in along. Little backhand pass. Couldn't get it in deep enough. Ben Warwick. Warwick tried to get by his man. Good play by number 93 Liscombe.
That was a nice play, right? Got the stick out there, touched the puck away, looked like maybe a little kick with the skate as well. Great defensive play.
Warwick down the right wing. Warwick right in on goal. And forward. He wired that. Josie didn't stand a chance on that one. Warwick gets the second goal. That's a goal scorer's goal. He just was down the right wing, got an opportunity, and he put it away. We're going to watch it on Rogers replay. Here it comes. Look at that, Kenny. He's just moving so nicely down that wing.
Great release, right? Halfway up the net, short side. Nice shot by Ben Warwick there. Great goal.
Chasing after the puck, 91 and 19. And the Griffin Barbers 19 and 91, of course, is Eli Craig. So kind of interesting. I almost called them both 19 here. In deep, trying to steal that puck is Harris.
And it's
then knocked off
penalty.
Grady Shannon. And Owen Sound's going to get themselves another penalty.
No, I think Brampton trip. Lonnie King.
I thought it was blown with...
Down here, yeah, I didn't see who touched it, but I did see the play over there by that Tim Hortons sign. I just gave Tim Hortons a little bit of a plug, a little bit of a mention there. Maybe they'll deliver coffees game too.
Yeah. Well, Tim Hortons supports minor hockey with the Timbit program, and I know most parents are muchly appreciated for it anyway.
Absolutely.
So.
That's a great part about coming to the attack game on a Wednesday or Saturday night and seeing that little 3-minute, 4-minute intermission game with the young kids out there.
Josie making another great save. Keegan McGregor had a chance. And I'm impressed with this kid, Kabir Josie, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He's got great lateral movement. He gets himself set high in the on the paint, and he takes as much as the net away as possible, and is able to make the saves. Got all the tools to be a good goaltender.
Nope, having a great game so far. 2-0 game, but doing well. Brampton tried a little bit of a late change there, but the referee wasn't letting that happen.
Even in minor hockey, they don't let him change out, do they? Winning the draw. There's a shot from the half a body in front of the net. As McGlynn had a chance. McGlynn gets it again, tries to set it up. The back pass or a backhand shot by McGregor just went wide. Out in front, Harris has it, and he fires it. Had to walk right into the slot and just didn't waste that chance.
I think the best scoring opportunity he has right when he first came around out front there. He probably could have tucked it in that short side there, but still. Nice move coming out front. Great shot.
Sam Harris, you're going to see the play here. A little back pass.
Yeah, right there. Could have put it in, but still.
Actually, he waited a long time.
Yeah.
He had a wide open cage just as he stepped out in front. Wanted a better look at the... And then if he missed it, he would have been watching this tomorrow and going, why didn't I shoot it then? But... luckily for him, here's Tack have it again in the Brampton zone, trying to control the play. And, of course, that's Warwick. Big Ben Warwick, number 9. Loose puck kicked out in front. As McGlynn had a chance but couldn't get a stick on it to do what he had to do. Brampton did center ice. Weiss tries to knock it in, can't get it there, but nice defensive play. McGlynn has it, and he just dumps it up to Warwick, who couldn't get the pass. And then knocked back in. It's offside. McGlynn again gets it up to Warwick. Warwick gets hooked, and nice play. There's a good save by Josie again. As Hornet got right in on goal and got too close, and Josie makes the save again. Warwick just the big forward doing what he can, and puck is back in the corner. And little 91, Greg hit his man. I don't think that's legal. But coming out of the zone is Bear. Bear's got some room. Does get around his man. Bear takes the shot. Loose puck. As goaltender Maloney made the save, but that rebound was just missed, as it was quite a juicy one at that. Brampton again in deep. That's Peroff. Try to get the play. Long pass, and that's going to go for icing. As they miss Hornick with that lead pass, and face-off will be deep to the right. 8:47 remaining here in the second period. And Brampton, on some level, has been kind of somewhat lucky, but then the other side of it is too, they're not playing that bad. They seem to be playing positional hockey fairly well, and making at least Owen Sound go around them to get where they have to be.
Exactly.
Off a stick, couldn't keep it in. It was Eli Craig, and Craig takes back after, and that's Liscombe, pardon me. In front, Justice Reed to backhand that in. As Keegan McGregor had a great chance as it was set up from the corner, and I believe that set up pass came from Sam Harris. Brampton picks it up, little back pass off the board. Blind pass, can't do that. Jackie Bear, when he fires it, or pardon me, McGlynn fired it, and it went off the leg of Bear in front of the net. Owen Sound turns and twists and turns. That's Barber trying to center it out in front. Barber gets it again, dumps it right back out into the slot. Brampton gets control of that puck, bring it out. Severga, and he knocks it down the ice. But there's a white jersey there that picks it up very quickly, tries to dump it along the boards. It's McGregor, and McGregor just gets it out. Barber tries to make the play to keep it in. Brampton dancing with that puck a bit along the boards. Finally, it's offside, and the call. And about 15 players touch that puck in about 22 feet. So it's
halfway through the second here, 3-0. Scoring opportunities, both teams here.
Brampton trying to get this offside.
Looks like we're going to get a slashing penalty here.
Well, Austin Laredo was not happy because he took a two-hand shove at the guy after he slashed his stick.
And Cade Norton. Looks like Cade Norton going to the box for 2 minutes for slashing.
You know, I have a hard time with that slashing penalty when you hit the stick. It's on the arm, I understand slashing, but that's... I've always had that. You know, you watch... And now the sticks are worth $300. I can understand them getting upset.
Yeah.
They break the stick. But I just... When I knock a stick out of the hand with a check with the hockey stick, I don't think... I have a hard time with that being slashing. Warwick in front, tried to slide it in the side. Yoshi closed the door. On it is East. He's trying to get it out. Here comes number 19, and I believe it's Gary Al. Gary Al down the wing.
Drive the net.
And he gets dumped. And they let that one go. Chasing after is Laredo. Brampton just couldn't keep it in. At the blue line was Zaverga. In deep after the puck, and that's Gary Al. Loose puck in behind, chasing up is Mather. Warwick.
I think that got deflected as well. It's still a nice shot. Nice shot by Ben Warwick, but I think you're going to see that go off the stick of the defenseman and then elevated.
For a 13-year-old, he can really fire the puck.
Oh, absolutely.
You can see it on Rogers' replay. We're going to see whether it's a deflection or not, too, but...
Yeah, I think it went off of... I could be wrong, but I think it went off of... Was that 15 or... No, 19 maybe. I am 100 feet away, though, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes wearing windows, you think it's half blind, so you got to make sure that from this distance. But I tell you, it's still... that still was a nice shot.
Oh, and, absolutely. Right spot. Who was that? Number 17 that found him. Slithered across the ice there, and a great shot by Ben.
Harris set him up, and of course, Hornet just let her fly. Or pardon me, Warwick let her fly. The attack. In the zone, in control again. Barber in behind the goal. Barber sets it up in front. Nobody there. And they just dump it down the ice as they're killing off a penalty. Actually, it's 4-on-4. So that's icing.
Oh, yeah, number 88 for Brampton did go to the box there, Park. I missed what the call was against him.
Landon Park is in the box, and of course, the Owen Sound forward number 11 is Cade Norton, as he's in there too. So that's when you miss Freddie telling us what they went into the box for. There's a shot bouncing. Oh, what a save by Josie on that. That puck was bouncing in the goal, and he had to change direction, keep it going across the line.
Oh,
man, oh boy.
He stretched out that left arm to make that initial save, and I don't know if somebody went in there and jammed. Oh, nope. There we go. Trainer back to the bench.
I don't blame him for laying down on that one. Boy, did he ever stretch out the... What a great stop. We're going to see it on a Rogers replay right now, and overhead too. There you're going to... And you see him get down on that, and... Oh, that was close. Yep. This kid has played so well today. You can't say enough about Jossie. Kabir Jossie from Brampton is doing just an unbelievable job in that goal. There's another shot coming around. Barber had a chance with the wraparound. East taking his man down. Barber again behind the goal. Or Sam Harris, pardon me. There's a shot off a body in front as it was blocked by Gary L. And puck dumped down the ice, and we're going to get another icing. 5 1/4. Remember, 5:25 remain here in the second period, and it's all been offensively. It's been all Owen Sound as they're up 4-0 here early. Not early, halfway through this contest.
A lot of whistles this game, I feel. Been a lot of whistles, a lot of icings, a lot of offsides, quite a few penalties. So taking a bit of the flow out of the game here.
Well, Brampton, if they're not sure, they'll just ice it, and we end up with it coming down the ice. And Warwick tried to set up Hornick because he was just in the zone and deflected, couldn't do it. Barber in behind Hornick. Warwick, pardon me. Barber again. Hornet getting into the slot area. There's the shot. Josie again stops it. As Ben Warwick fires in. Boy, we're finding out that kid can really let the puck go.
He can shoot it. Whoever was down low there found him. No need to use the defenseman there for Owen Sound. 2 Brampton forwards were staying high on the defenseman and leaves 3-on-2 basically down low for Owen Sound. And yeah, Warwick gets open and like you said, Gordy, he rips it. He has a great shot.
Gas. Picks it up at center ice. Gas. Nice little move inside. Oh, look at it. Went to work. Oh, what a great stop by Josh. Another one. That was a beautiful play offensively as the passing went on. And then you see Josie looking to the heavens.
Warwick should have had another one there. I'm sure he was thinking the same thing. To the backhand. Just couldn't get it up high enough. But yeah, Joshi, great save.
And Gas, nice set up. Beautiful.
Beautiful pass across there. A lot of kids would just from that spot there try and force a shot.
Another shot. Oh. Patty Watkins finds an opening and there wasn't much to shoot at. And that's a power play goal. 13 seconds remaining in the penalty to Landon Park. Here comes Park to the bench. They'll clear that clock. 5-0, 4:33 remaining in the second period. We knew this might be an easy game for Owen Sound, but this Joshi goaltender is giving them everything they can, and it's
could easily be 10-11-0 right now.
Oh, easy.
I feel.
I think so too. Deflected off into the corner by Maloney, who hasn't had a lot of work, but Gibert gets the shot off a body in front. Shannon knocked it down. Shannon gets it up to Harris. Harris has a chance.
Trouble.
Down the right wing. Harris. Oh, what a nice play that was.
Nice play. I thought they both were going to run themselves out of room there. It's a great...
I believe that was Patty Watkins got the goal.
Great pass out front.
Or Sam Harris. I'm not sure. Sometimes we don't get the numbers. We're going to watch it on replay, and we'll give you exactly. This was a great pass across the ice surface.
Barber opens up. Right-handed shot opens up there and taps it into the net.
Sam Harris is the goal scorer. What a nice gift he got early for Christmas on that play. Gas along the ice surface to Norton. Norton centering it out in front, and then knocking that puck away is Kabir Josie. Attack taken after, knocked into the corner. Eli Craig couldn't get it out. East couldn't get it away. There's the shot. Josie stops it again. What's that old line? His goaltender seen enough rubber, he can buy shares in Goodyear. Well, that's Josie today, let me tell you. Warwick at center. Wins the draw. Gets it along to the forward. There's a backhand. There's another shot. Oh, what a save by Josie on that one. Whoa!
On Warwick again. Warwick's wondering what he has to do here.
Well, he's got one, but and Josie makes the play, and now we're getting a little bit of extra character. What a great stop on that on, and he was at a nice setup and everything. So he's going to be. We're going to watch it on replay. There's the
Warwick
shot.
Didn't waste any time getting rid of it.
Great lateral movement by the young goaltender from Brampton, and he got over. That's the best save of the game. That I couldn't believe it didn't go in.
Got across there real quick. Brampton a little slow on the change here again. The referees, you can hear the referees tell them to speed it up there. As a visiting team, they got to put their players out first, but yeah, just a little tardy.
Josie again making a stop as all of a sudden it seems like the attacker got to realize that they can score goals against this team, and if they move the puck around, they're going to get it. Some really nice plays made for their goals, and Brampton trying to get it out of their zone. Puck along the boards. Kept in by Gas as he has a chance to knock it off into the corner. He does. Puck along the boards and then fired out this side, chasing it down is Sverga. Sverga trying to get it out of the zone. Came outside the blue line. Tack have to run back after it. Severga almost steals it. And Gas picks it up, and then Brampton has an opportunity. Mahoney just knocks it off into the corner. Brampton showing a little life here offensively. Kept there along the boards by Sahota. Puck dancing around, can't figure out a number. They see it from up here, so. That's Sam Harris. Norton down along the wall. Then he's knocked down. Little hook, no call. Mahoney's gonna have to steer this one. Nope. Does. Chasing after it. It's McGlynn. McGlynn twists and gets it off the ball. Stopped by Hebert. There's a shot into the zone and off a leg in front. Good block by Bedford. As the shot from Hebert was heading to that net. Puck along the boards. Little dump pass off the wall and by McGregor. Chasing after it. He's Park. Park loses it behind his own net. Keeping it in is Bedford. A little bit of incidental contact there. Bedford gets knocked down. Along with Harrell.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I think we've done it again. I think you're right. I think number 17 is Harrell rather than
Harris. Yeah.
We did that the last time we did the game too because the internet says Harris. So number 7 is Harrell. We have to remember this. Another shot. Norton got it.
Norton gets the goal.
And he gets the goal. As that puck was bouncing around in that slot area, Brampton never cleared it. And jumping on the puck was number 11. We're going to watch the replay. You see Norton didn't waste any time. As soon as he got a chance, he put it towards the goal. How many times as a coach you tell a kid that he gets that opportunity, shoot it?
Exactly.
It's never wrong when you shoot it.
Get it off the stick quick, get it on the net. Good things will happen for sure.
Chasing at the puck as Limskip tries to take it on. Gets it out the far wall. Kept in by Jarman. Brampton get it out just barely. Coming up the wing through center ice. Laredo, and it's offside. Oh, cross check there.
By Park, yeah. They're just missing that speed, right? They get to see somebody that has that breakaway speed for Brampton, and they've certainly had some chances with the puck coming through the neutral zone here, but just not enough speed.
Both of them are going
to break away.
Not sending Mather in? I thought Mather was going to get one there.
Just looks like Ben Warwick going. A little aggressive there on the
after the face-off.
That's a penalty that Coach McGregor won't like. 2 seconds left in the period. Neutral zone face-off. You're up 7-0. No need to lay across check when you're dropping the puck.
Well, it's been obvious when you look at the records and stuff like that at Brampton. They've struggled all year, but I know junior tracker up 7-0, but boy, I can't say enough about this young goaltender, Kabir Joshi. What he's done this afternoon has been it's be 14-0 with for him.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, look at the stats there in the Tri-County Minor Hockey League play. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Brampton 0 wins, 12 losses, 118 goals against, and 10-4. So they're basically giving up 10 a game and only scoring 1. So, but they're coming to the rink, right? They're still competing. The goalie Joshi still out there playing fantastic. Like you say, it's 7-0, yes, but it could be easily double that right now. So kudos to him. Still standing tall in the net, making some great saves, giving it his all.
There's a bunch of potential for this team from Brampton to stay together and they play. But Owen Sound is just unfortunately the better team today. Just fired down the ice and chasing after it. is Barber. Barber gets it. Josie again has to make a stop. Well, that was just a bad bounce off the back of the boards. Remember that bad bounce that happens in here. So.
Oh, I love it. As a coach, having this as your home rink, you love that old Bayshore bounce.
Well, there's a lot of teams come in here and already know about to use it too. So especially the OHL clubs, they know that exists, and they play here enough. Loose puck comes almost out into the slot area, knocked off into the corner. Chasing after it is Basra. Basra just dumps it off the boards, kept by his counterpart, number 17, and that's Harrell. And somebody gets knocked off into the boards. There's a whistle.
Penalty. It looks like body contact there. Brampton. Somebody from Brampton going to the box there.
Number 19, I believe, is going. That's Gary L. Nullifies the power play that Brampton had. 1:25 remaining in the first period. There's a shot by Shannon on goal. And again, Josie making the save. Loose puck in behind that. Brampton trying to get control. Gets knocked down. That's big number 4, Sahota. Sahota tries to get it up along the board. She can't. Barber in the corner. Sends it out in front. Chasing after the Shannon. Barber. Shannon has it. Shannon takes the shot off the pads. Steered into the corner.
Oh, that is going to be another one against Brampton. Same thing.
Body contact.
Yeah, he ran. I think that's Barber. He ran into the boards pretty hard.
Hey, Bear. Heading to the penalty box, and that's not what they want to do.
No, you hope that. Yeah, I mean, we can speculate is the frustration of being down 7-0. You would think U13 they don't. You would hope the games don't get out of hand, but yeah, there's a little bit of frustration there. Or I couldn't see it from up here. Did he lose an edge? Did he? What happened there? But that's 2 body contact penalties within the last 30 seconds for that group.
So you wonder if that's frustration coming out too. But there's Josie again had to make another save on that last exchange. And here we're getting a whistle. The official coming over there.
That's Mr. Steve McCrae. That's my my old coaching sidekick.
Well, you know what? Without those guys with stripes on, we don't have hockey.
No, and they're having some tough times now. I don't know if there's anybody out there who happened to be listening. To Gord and I as we rant on for 45 minutes on a Saturday afternoon. But there's anybody out there that ever thought that referee minor hockey would be their thing, or they'd have some interest, I'm sure the group would love to hear from you, because they are definitely hurting for officials. And unfortunately, we've seen games that have been canceled because there aren't enough officials.
The other side of that is too, there's some hockey players out there that have played and want to get back to minor hockey that are 17 and 18 years old, that are in high school, want to earn a couple of bucks, because I think they make $15 to $20 a game, and I'm not sure exactly, but I do know that they so if you want to do a little part-time work, you can make yourself a little bit of money. And I know when I was involved in baseball, we used to have the kids doing minor ball, and they would make a few bucks. And they're not asking you to do it for nothing, but you can give back to a league that has given you an awful lot of enjoyment. If you're 17 or 18 years old, I know Danny Blackwood would love to have you come
Danny
down.
would like to hear from you. I don't know what Dean Graham, if he's involved these days with locally with organizing, but yeah, they could certainly help you out with what's being paid. Is travel being played, is travel being paid? Because they have heard about that the last year or so as well, paying mileage. So yeah, it's a great opportunity, and certainly lots of work for you.
And the other thing is also you're giving back to the sport, that you can stay involved in the sport.
Yeah.
And like I tell people, part of the reason why we're on a Saturday afternoon doing hockey games up here is because I've missed minor hockey, and for the last 10 years I've been just in 7th heaven, being able to watch these kids all the time. So it's something that you can do. I mean, hockey doesn't have to stop for you because you're not putting a stick in your hand.
And you know what? If you have love of the game, coming out and refereeing, it's you can't really call it work, right?
True enough. And the other thing is that they'll train you and they'll teach you, and then you get qualified, and you can be qualified to do all types of, whether it's Logan, there's a shot.
That
Blocked
hurts.
by 93, and that's Liscombe.
So some good things happening here on the power play. I made some notes earlier in the game here. Well, it's not my team, right? It's Coach McGregor's team, but they weren't using the defense a whole lot earlier in the game. There's the odd time they win a face-off, they get it back to the D. There certainly weren't any D-to-D passes, but it's nice to see on this power play there. They're moving the puck around, moving it back to the D, going D-to-D, and even attempting some one-time shots there. You know what? This is the time where you work on that stuff. You know, no disrespect to Brampton, but Owen Sound, you're up 7-0. This is the time where you work on that stuff right here. And there's another great D-to-D pass. Win the face-off.
That's exactly true, and that puck going right across ice beautifully. Here's Gas. Gas has it. Going to take it in across the blue line. Does get some room. Tries to pass it. Good defensive play by number 80, Landon Park, as he got his stick in the way. Good stick that time. There's a wraparound by. There's another shot by Norton in close. Josie making the save. The wraparound stopped on Warwick as he went around. That Warwick's a big kid and got some skills too. And
he is a big kid. Yep. Likes having the puck down low there. We've seen him a couple of times drive the net, through the neutral zone into the offensive zone and driving the net.
Warwick tried to give it to Norton, but Norton just overskated it and had some problems back there. Patty Watkins in behind the goal. Watkins on this side to Norton. Norton twists in behind that, trying to send it out front. Stops, turns, off a body. All right across ice. Warwick wasn't in position to get that one. There's a shot from the point, off a stick in front and into the corner. Number 19, Gariel got a piece of it, and then finally Josie, who just, and he's going in for Slasher. Good call.
So comment about Warwick there. You know, you and I were talking about Warwick, the 2 or 3 games that we've done with Warwick. You know, he certainly has a presence out there. One thing I noticed is he plays center, of course. Anytime he's rushing the puck, left-handed shot always loves to come to the right-hand side of the ice. And I get it, right? Stick in the center of the ice, better shooting opportunity for you. You know, if I'm Coach McGregor, I like to see him maybe driving a little bit more down the left wing, protecting the puck on the outside, right? Lean into your defender, right? Use your edge, and then drive the net into the middle of the ice, and still protecting that puck all the time, because he does lose it a bit when he's going down the right wing, left-handed shot. Anyways, once again,
Harrow. Oh, what a nice play Harrow made on that. Got the puck back out to Barber, and Barber made no mistake. I believe that was number 19, Griffin Barber.
Yep, that's basically a repeat. What we had a chance to see there towards the end of the second period as well.
Harrow just comes in nicely, sees a man wide, gets in too deep, and then just dumps it off. Either that was a smart play or he realized he was not in too deep. Saw the guy wide, or an unselfish play, one or the other, because I think both.
Either way, it was great. Whatever it was, the fact he was unselfish or he had an eye for it and made a great play.
Joshi makes another save. I mean, the goals that are being scored on him, they're being scored on him because right now Owen Sound is just taking the ice service away from Brampton, and no disrespect, but
no, for a game it was nothing, right after the first period. And now they
there's
put
a shot on goal. Mahoney got one that's Liscombe had a chance, lost his footing and went down, or might be made there. But they got the shot on Maloney, and Maloney has had an easy afternoon, but it's not because they're not to try. I mean,
no, we're not up here keeping track of shots, but I'm going to guess half a dozen, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good guess. Attack in the circle, in behind the net. Lipscomb tried to send it out in front. Good save by Gass as he got it. Gass coming up the left wing. Gass trying to get around his man. Good play by Craig. As he
got to remember they are killing a penalty here.
Puck along the Basra, couldn't hang on to it. Hornick in the corner, can't control it. Hornick comes out of the, then his nice defensive play by Liscombe, or Mather, pardon me. Here comes Brampton, just dumping it out, but not out far enough. Tried to get it out, just knocked right back in by the attack. 9 minutes remaining in this game. Owen Sound in control, 8-0. Warwick. Hornick, pardon me. Hornick couldn't control it. Basra has it. Coming through center, off the bench. Stealing, trying to steal it. There's a shot off the leg. And, of course, Ben Warwick picks it up down the right wing. Warwick, 2 to beat. Well, right back into the slot.
Slide that across.
There's a shot. Scores. I believe it was Sam Harrow that got the shot and put it in.
Yeah, I can't see who. Don't know if it's in. I think it was number 18, maybe, Gord.
Well, it's Patty Watkins. We're going to watch it on the Rogers replay. Yeah, it is Watkins.
It is Watkins. It went off the goalie's.
Went off the shoulder and into the net.
Shouldered up into the net there.
Josie was in position, but the bad deflection and went off into the net. Warwick again. Trying to get it on goal. A little too many taps of his stick. Warwick coming in on goal. A little backhand. Josie stopped there. There's another shot. Josie
nice
got a piece of that.
Play there.
Brampton trying to get it out. Does. Brought out by Hebert. And Hebert then they're going to get offside, or is getting a slashing call.
Yeah, somebody was coming across there, number 18, Patty Watkins, and the old two-handed chop down on the Brampton captain stick, something you were talking about there a little bit ago in the second period there.
Well, I mean, if it's a full swing, and I mean, he's coming down hard, and they bring it down and knock the stick out. But lots of times it's a quick
Little
chop.
Tap, yeah.
Hang on to your stick as far as the coach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to have a bit of a grip. And this one was, he came down pretty good chop.
Yeah, well, if it's, if they swing, if there's a 2.5 foot, I mean, but lots of times they get that slashing penalty, and remember you used to go in on goal and some guys tapping your backside as you're going in. Harrell stops, turns. Nice stop by Yoshi again. No, Yoshi, I don't know how that one got in.
No, I don't know if that just snuck
went
between the legs there when he was down on the ice. That's unfortunate because he made a good first save there.
Sam Harrell, I believe, was the goaltender, and there was the shot. You're going to see Joshi make the stop here. It's a good save. Going to come back out.
Just lifted that left pad a little bit and it snuck underneath there.
Sam Harrow.
Doesn't take much for that puck to slide under.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, even though he's given up 9 goals or 10 goals, he's the best player on the Brampton team has been the goaltender, Kabir Josie. Chasing after it, Shannon, along with Christian Perrott, but we're going to get an icing call. The puck comes down the ice for a face-off. I believe to the left goaltender, Josie. Every once in a while, as a team, you need a game like this to work on stuff, and you're not worried too much about losing the game now, but you can work on those things and not run the score up either.
No, exactly. That's exactly what you need to do. You don't want to move kids around, have the forwards play defense, and defense play, but it is a time to make that pass, right? It's a time to go D to D. It's a time to work on a bit of a regroup through the neutral zone, back to your D, going D to D, and then coming up the other side of the rink. So, and I'm sure that's what Coach McGregor is telling his bench there as well. Yep, exactly.
We've seen a change in the game in the last, watching the kids do that, and using, no disrespect to Brampton, but using some of this as a practice time. So, face off outside the blue line's offside. Warwick getting set for the faceoff just outside the blue line, along with Mather. Warwick wins the draw, starts up ice. So Warwick trying to get around Gariel, and then Josie again. Looking behind him, not sure where the puck is.
I don't know. Where is it? Oh, there it just fell out of the pads. Referee was looking in the back of the net there. I think Warwick was hoping.
Yeah.
It was in the back of the net there, but was caught up in the pads.
Eventually fell. Luckily the whistle was blown, it might have gone in. Brampton trying to get that puck out along the wall. Can't do it as East has it. Then he lost it. Warwick has it. Warwick back pass. Good chance for Norton to get a second goal of the game. But he couldn't get his stick on it. Back out in front, there's a shot. I think that was basically...
I think it was a nice shot on net by Brampton, on Brampton.
London Park had the shot and a good stop. On his own play, but you can see he was trying to clear it.
Yep.
I know that feeling because I scored a goal like that in Toronto. I turned to clear the puck in behind the net and put it in the only open area between the post and the goaltender.
How long was it before your goaltender spoke to you again?
3 years. Luckily, it didn't. It wasn't the winner. Here comes the attack up ice. This is Warwick. Full. Warwick takes a shot, scores. What a goal that was. Yeah. Just inside the post. And, man, that kid shoot.
He can't shoot the puck. And here I was talking about him going down the right wing side earlier. I'd like to see him go down the left a little bit. But this one comes down the right. Like I say, the nice thing is it sticks out in the middle of the ice there, right? When you come down your off wing now, it's a great shot, high blocker.
Yeah, but I like the way he got his feet set, too, and he was ready and let that thing go. Puck along the boards. In behind it. That's Craig. Craig fires it up. Harrow has it. Harrow into the circle. Stops, turns. Then he gets knocked off into the boards. Loose puck in behind the net. Brampton picks it up. Comes along the wall. Kept in. On this side. Attack having trouble getting control. Finally do. Then he's fired it in. Good stop by Gariel. Or Basler, pardon me. Again into the slot here. Nice pass to Norton. Couldn't control it. As Keegan McGregor had a chance, pardon me. And then finally Yoshi just. And then we get a little bit of.
A little push there to the Owen Sound player. And he did take a little bit of a dig at the puck there. And Brampton defender protecting, looking out for his goalie.
Basler a little slow getting up along with 91. Eli Craig.
One of them rolled across the other. I'm hoping it wasn't number 17 that fell on number 91. That number 17 is a good size.
Yeah, but 91's the one moving the best.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Eli Craig, so.
Yeah, Basler looks like he's rubbing the back of his head there a little bit. Hopefully he's all right.
Chasing that puck into the corner, Barber. Barber in behind the net. Finally, Brampton picks it up, coming up this side, up along the boards. Kept in by McGregor, or by McGlynn, pardon me. Gass has it. Gass turns. Nice little move. Defenseman's got some nice moves, bringing it up the ice. Gass gets it back. Still with it along the wall. Puck is loose. Brampton can't get it out. Little backhand by Harrow, gets it in front of the net, and then knocked off the wall and picked up by Sverga. Sverga. Perroff. Sverga again trying to dig it through. Does a nice job. Perroff. And then backhand and Gass gets it. Barber picks it, coming up ice. Barber just off the end of his stick and just rolls it close towards the net. Barber tried a shot from a wild angle. Not sure that was a shot or a pass, but it was, I think it was a shot because it was too high off the ground. Barber in the corner, center it out in front, off the stick, in front, backhand shot. Oh, right through the goal crease.
Right back through the crease there. A couple of players had a opportunity to score there.
McGregor heading to the bench. He had a chance, but Warwick, he knocks this man down. Warwick still digging for it. Not only can he shoot, but he can skate really well, too. It's a well-rounded hockey, but Glenn fanned on it. As Patty Watkins had a chance to put it in. Nice play by Brampton. With that pass, that's Verga. And then Maloney had to make a stop. Pack have it, 2:33 remaining in this game. There's a shot, but it didn't have much on it. Puck was rolling. Lipscomb fires it up. There's a shot through a crowd, and Maloney has to make that stop.
The glove out. That's the easy glove save.
Had 2 shots in a row, so. And he had to come up big.
2:16 to go here.
There's a shot by Lipscomb, tried to get it on goal, and it hit a body in front, too. Little backhand shot off the stick of Maloney. Right through center ice. Here comes Patty Watkins. Watkins tried to back pass it, figured he had somebody with him. Wasn't there. That was getting a whistle, and I think we're getting a penalty. Holding the stick. That's what I thought. Both of them going?
Yeah, I think he's going to give I wonder if he's going to give Brampton here the hook and then Warwick for a holding the stick, because he did get the stick up underneath the armpit, but then looked like Warwick clamped down on it.
Well, these Brampton kids don't back down, do they? They may not be low on the short end of the score, but they definitely not afraid to back down, and I like the Gibert dumps it in along the boards, chasing down after it. Along with Grady Shannon. Shannon gets control. Good forechart by here. Shannon again. We're getting another whistle. Another penalty.
Both of them going for cross-checking. Minutes are starting to add up here for penalties.
Oh, you know the crazy part about it is the fact is that there's been four penalties in the last couple of minutes of the game. They don't even put it up on the clock.
No, it's each team with 2 in the box here. They're gonna sit there till the final buzzer goes.
Down the wing, Barber. Barber's got some speed. Barber right in on goal. She again makes another big stop. I like this kid's lateral movement. He moves side to side so well. Good goaltender. You see a little pat on the head on that one.
Barber trying to get a little fancy there, breaking in on his own and pulling the puck back between his legs and trying to flip it in the top of the net there. I know we talked about the time to work on some things, when you're up, but I don't know if that's the type of stuff that you want somebody working on.
Hey, they got one. That's number 7, scores the goal. That's Christian Peroff. Good effort on his part, going down the ice and getting the goal. And that's too bad for Maloney, because there goes the shutout. You're going to watch it here. You're going to see good effort. It's number 7, Peroff, and he fights off a pretty big guy.
He did so.
In Shannon, and managed to get the backhand.
Goes to the backhand. And you know what? That pretty much, we take it's 11-1 right now, still a minute left, and that it takes Brampton pretty much right to their average for the season. We talked about them giving up in league play, 10 goals a game, and scoring 1 goal a game. And
got to give credit where credit's due. They're
still playing the game, right? They didn't pack it in here. Down 10, 11 goals, still battling, and they're rewarded for it. They get a puck in the net, and that looked like it was a big goal for them. They were certainly happy.
Josie again making a stop on a close-in shot by Barber at the corner.
I hope Baz was all right. He hasn't been back out in the ice there after he went when he had that little bit of a pile up in front of the Brampton net there, and he went off holding his head. So they've kept him on the bench. It's the right thing to do, but hopefully he's all right.
Morning had a chance to score, couldn't get her done, and there goes the horn. Game is over. Owen Sound attack. Junior under 13 team wins this game 11-1. And I still am extremely impressed with that goaltender.
Josie.
Can't say enough about Josie. Kabir Josie, number 30.
If somebody was to look at that score, if they go on the website today and they check it out, 11-1. It is a big score for Owen Sound, but the person who didn't, somebody didn't watch the game. Joshi was a difference maker for Brampton, even though they lost 11-1, because as we were talking about partway through the game there, it could have easily been twice as many that went behind him. So, young fella played a great game.
You can't say enough about him. Future looks bright for goaltending in Brampton. What can you say? They never quit. They kept playing the game. They weren't going to get pushed around. We saw that with a couple of penalties towards the game, even though the score was 11. They stood up for the South End community, and what more can you ask in hockey? I think that's the most important thing. What you say? Did you play? Did you play the best that you could? And I think a lot of, in my estimate, I think they did. Today they were just outclassed by Owen Sound. Sound's got some pretty big guns. We're looking at Warwick. We're looking at Hornick,
Barber.
All those kids can move, motor, and score goals. And if it wasn't for Josie, they would not have. It would have been a 20-1 game.
No, I agree. Yes, Owen Sound. They have some great players there. A couple that work well together. The Barber and Harrow, number 17 and 19, work well together. They seem to always be out in the ice together. I don't know if they're both NRP players. I assume they are. I don't recognize the names, but then you come out, they follow that with Warwick's line. So they got two good lines there that can dictate the play.
And I'm not sure they're short-staffed or not, or whether this is where that usually there's a couple.
Yeah, they do seem to have a small roster for some reason, which is a little unusual. What do they have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 skaters. That's a little unusual. Usually it's 15 and 2 for Owen Sound minor hockey. So I don't know if they were just short on numbers for U13 at tryouts, or if they got a couple of kids maybe on the shelf right now that are hurt. So
it's a possibility, but full marks to this team. They moved the puck well. They skated well. They created chances, and they were stymied by it. Like, I can't say enough about this young goaltender, and they had good scoring opportunities, period to period to period. They sort of felt them out earlier in the first period, and then it took it to the next two. So.
Yeah, because that's right. It was 0-0 after one, so that was a strong second and third for Owen Sound.
Well, this is the first one of the two games we have this afternoon, and of course, we got another one coming up under 16. And, for those who are still, I think that's the midget age, which we are not supposed to.
No, on the minor side, that's what they are. Yeah, I know. I still have a hard time getting my head around the U13, U15, U16, but this would be the minor midget.
Yeah, so
that some of us would be used to.
Well, it's. Change is good. I'm glad that they went to that.
Yeah, I agree.
And then changing names at least, because overseas we've been using for when they're playing over junior, under 17, under 18, under 19, which is junior. Those tournaments take place both in women's and men's, and it's
the same
cool.
Right across the board, right?
Yeah, it's right across the board, and I kind of like it. Big things happening in Owen Sound in January. We're going to have Hockey Day in Canada, and there's all kinds of activities on Rogers. And, of course, we're going to be bringing the two high school games on the alumni game and, gosh, I forgot the other one, the university game.
One or two. Yeah, I think they got the university games. They got some girls hockey I think some minor hockey. And then also, I think there's, I could be wrong, maybe one or two. We got the Mark's on it here, right? They're quick to get that stuff up in front of us. I think there's one or two of the women's professional hockey teams coming here for games on Friday or Saturday. And of course, it'll be a busy day down at Harrison Park that day as well.
Well, you're going to see the Cup, the Stanley Cup.
There we go. PWHA game, thank you, on Saturday. Mark is in our ear there. So as Gordon and I tried to ramble on here. So, and a busy day down at the park on Saturday with Ron McLean down there. There's some skills and drills going on down there at the Good Cheer Rink. We're running a little road hockey tournament down there for U13, 14, and U11, U12 teams. Stanley Cup coming to town, and finish it up with the attack into Peterborough Pete Saturday night.
And then, of course, what more can you ask? It's all about hockey.
All about hockey and putting Owen Sound, it's the center of attention for 3 days, which is fantastic.
And not only just the center of attention but it's nationwide. It comes out.
Exactly, and it's something that they've tried to do. I think this is the third year they tried to do it, of course, and it's finally going to happen. So it's great to see. I know I'm a big fan of. Sitting down and watching that hockey day in Canada at home on the couch, and it'll be exciting to be here in town and see a lot of that stuff live.
It's going to be nice this time around to participate and not just sitting on the couch watching.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
There's some very important people coming to well-known. I don't know how important they are, but they certainly are well-known hockey people. Ron McLean, like you mentioned, and it's going to be a great day on Rogers TV because Rogers is carrying the women's game, the attack game, the kids' games, or the high school games, all the games that are taking place up until Saturday night. And
a bunch of other stuff going on, I think, like Breakfast with the Cup. There's a podcast going on from Heartwood. It's a busy 3 days. It's a busy 3 days.
And folks, exciting. If you want to volunteer, you just phone Hockey Day in Canada office, or some City Hall will give you the number. So they will be able to tell you where to get hold if you want to do some volunteering. From what I understand, there's no shortage of volunteers.
No, they would welcome you.
There's no shortage of volunteers either because everybody wants to get involved, which is part and parcel why it's so great to come from this community. I moved here 38 years ago, and I've never regretted one moment about leaving Toronto, my job, and whatnot, to come to Owen Sound and to be part of this community. And this is a chance for us to shine. So looking forward to Hockey Day in Canada.
Great.
But also, quickly, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back, and we'll have more information for you. Don't forget tonight, 7:30 attack on Rogers TV, and Sunday afternoon they'll be back. So
Sioux in town tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, that used to be a big night for me to go up to Sault Ste. Marie from Sudbury and watch them play hockey. Yeah. And check out the trees. We didn't have any in Sudbury. So anyway, folks, we'll be back shortly on Rogers TV.
This is Rogers TV.
Well, here we're back at the Lonely Bayshore Community Center, J.D. MacArthur Arena. We're going to watch the Milton Winterhawks take on the Owen Sound Jr. attack. Under 15, Ken Williams, I'm Gord Chapman. And we certainly hope that you folks will stay tuned and watch this hockey game with us here on Rogers TV. My partner, Ken, how's this Owen Sound team doing this?
Yep. This Owen Sound team, we've had a chance to do quite a few games so far for this Owen Sound team. Probably the last one was the championship game of the Owen Sound Regional Silver Stick Qualifier. Having a great season, Tri-County, first place right now in the Tri-County. Mark's going to get up there on the board, 12-2. Having a great year. I think that first one of those two losses was right at the start of the year, so they've been on a bit of a roll. over the last couple of months. Milton back in the pack there, but certainly a winning record at 6-2-2. Have played 4 less games than Owen Sound. So having a good year, Owen Sound. Did my homework this morning. They did play Milton once earlier in the year. 4-2 win for Owen Sound, so a nice tight game. So hopefully we see another good one here today. Anybody
specific we should be looking at with, I see some of these names that have been around minor hockey for a while, but we're looking at a good midget, well-rounded midget hockey team.
Yeah, there's a bunch of kids that have been playing together since day one. You know, you look at, there's Charlie Schneider, Nathan Laycock, Cole Hall, Nolan McVicker, of course, Brock Salming, Jonah Kerr. So a lot of the names you recognize from being around the rink or as part of Weekend at the Rink. And, you know, they've been playing together, playing hockey now together for, 10 years or so.
Yeah, it's amazing some of these kids have been together that long. And with of course, then you get the each year you get somebody new that comes from someplace ends up playing. But very solid hockey team, and of course, coaching staff excellent. 12-2 is nothing to sneeze at.
No, absolutely. Tri-County, tough league. They were right up there last year. Had a great run last year for OMHAs, and I think also got an invite to the OHF tournament weekend, which is a great accomplishment. And if they can keep this up, hopefully they're heading in the same direction this year. They've been successful in tournaments. What are they? Collingwood tournaments. I wrote these down as well. Rochester, and then the Silver Stick here in Owen Sound. Went to the championship in all 3 of those games. So just couldn't quite finish in all 3, but still, great accomplishment to get to the finals in 3 tournaments and be first place in the Tri-County.
And minor hockey is a little bit different. The playoffs will be starting in mid-January, end of January. So not only in their league, but then they get the OMHAs too.
Yeah, and I didn't look. I know OMHAs, they switched it up last year. They made leagues kind of play their playoffs, and they took the winners from the league playoffs, and they went to an OMHA tournament. I mean, back in the day, I don't say back in the day, but even 3-4 years ago, it was always you had those OMHA playdowns through your league, and then you went into the quarterfinal and semifinal. From Owen Sound, you would go west from here, maybe down to St. Thomas or down towards Windsor. So, but a little bit different right now, and I'm not too sure which format they're going to do this year. But and once again, this Owen Sound team, I think they have their eye on having a long run.
I like the idea of them playing within their leagues, winning the leagues, and then moving on, because lots of times they would lose out and they go back into their leagues and play the playoffs, and that would slow down the process when. I'm not sure about that, but I tell you,
I'm not 100% sure.
But this is usually they do have that kind of between second and third periods. We probably are going to get a flood because they usually do have that. So we got some afternoon here, big team.
I'm guessing with minor midget, and league play, they probably will flood. This is a little different for us as well. 2 referees out there, 2 linesmen. This is.
And it's a full contact hockey game too. It's not. So we'll probably see some. You're seeing Milton coming out on the ice. I kind of interesting looking at those jerseys. That look like the Sudbury Wolves are coming out on the ice right now. So,
and lining up here.
Well, you know what? They're so used to doing that. These guys have been doing that for how many years? And then all of a sudden this last year.
Yeah. And everybody seems to be confused, right? They all come out here like they were going to line up and, I guess, fist bump. But, no, we're right into the game.
McDonald, Allen, and Arno look like they're getting set to face off for Brampton already. Somebody lost the stick, and that's Allen. Got to go back and get it. There's a shot across the bow, and McDonald took a whack at it. Kept in at the blue line by Milton. McDonald again, and he's taken off the puck. There's a chance in the slot. Great play by Reed Solomon. He got a stick in the way and kept that from being a. Now we're getting a. And that's offside as they turn back as they had to clear, and that's the only thing I can see that's happening. Yep, there's a face-off outside
must
the
have been
blue line.
this didn't clear there. Great I shouldn't say scoring opportunity, a great opportunity to have a scoring opportunity for Milton there, but great defensive play by Owen Sound to take that away.
Locking in his own zone, having trouble with that puck in the skate, chased down by Allen. Arno knocks it off in behind the net, chasing after it. Of course, that's Nathaniel Givens. Milton in control right now. Brock Locking can't have the puck. Tried to get up along the wall. Finally, Owen Sound just gets it out, but Farrow just fires it right back in. Tack have the puck, bring it out of their own zone, and it just stopped again. Chasing after it. That's Kamenko. Kamenko got a shot, but it was wide. Tack having trouble getting out of their own zone, getting started, and the puck comes back to the blue line, and then back into the zone. Pass out along the boards. The big Captain Rowe after it. Puck right in on goal, and having to stop it.
I think he would have moved on that puck a little bit earlier. He certainly gave the Owen Sound player a scoring opportunity that he could have taken away there, maybe just by coming out a couple of feet and grabbing that.
Lemire is a starting goaltender, and he had to be sharp on that one. But wasn't a hard shot, but
this might be the first minor hockey goalie that wearing number 88 that I've ever come across.
Me too. Maybe he's a part-time forward.
Yeah.
Who knows? Back at that shot, changes direction. As Carson Guindon had a chance. Klagas back to, and a shot off a leg. Back a little bit, getting some offense right now. There's a shot into the slot. Aaron Klagas got it taken away. And heading to the bench is Kuzmenko. And we're going to get an icing call. Chasing down after that was Cole Hall, and Hall picks it up nicely for the linesman, and that's Mike Blackburn that's out there.
Is it? Here we got Mike Blackburn out there. Who else we got? We got King back out there, McRae, and the other guy with the stripes, Greg MacArthur.
Puck in behind the goal, chasing after it, getting it to Solomon. Solomon back out to the blue line. Kerr went off his stick. And then 76, Brandon Hunter and Kerr ended up in a collision, but no call on that. Tried to get it set out. Good stick. Stopping that play. Good contact. This is going to be changing it behind the net. That's Laycock. Laycock, he loses his footing. Loses the puck to Patrick. There's a shot.
Nice pass out front there. Great little tip, but a little wide of the net.
Duplessis, he gets knocked down. Duplessis shoots it again. But picked up by Laycock. Laycock coming across the blue line, tried to use the boards as that second man and didn't get on it. Laycock at the blue line. There's a shot. Scores!
Great shot. I think, waving that off. I think somebody.
What are they calling on that? It's
I don't know if he bumped it. Referee.
Here you're going to see the replay.
I thought it was tipped in front.
Well, whatever it is, they didn't allow it.
Boy, it certainly wasn't tipped with a high stick, and it didn't look like.
Oh, what a funny bounce off the back. Goaltender Lemire made a really nice stop as the Owen Sound forward got a piece of that, and I believe it was McDonald. Pack win the draw, get it back to the blue line. Pass it right off. Allen picks it up at center as that's a bad pass. Chasing back is Bennett. Bennett can get himself up. There's a shot deflected. Whoa, just not enough as McDonald got his stick on it. Stopped it more than do anything else, but a couple of good scoring opportunities. Boy, this is a big team coming from Milton.
There are some big players on that team, and they had a great start to the game. Owen Sound's starting to dictate the play here a little bit, but
Giddon drops it off. There's a shot. Good stop by Lemire. It's number 14, Logan Clegg, has got a shot on goal. Off the stick of Kuzmenko. It goes into the corner. Here comes the attack again, just off the board. Failed to get, got it out.
Yep.
Have to clear, and they did off a skate. Weston, he has it. And then he just dumps it off into the corner and heads to the bench. Rowe on 1 point. Kelly on the other. For Milton. Through center. And that's Brown, and one too many moves. Puck is stopped at the blue line, then taken down. Plagas, he couldn't control it. Rowe. He fires it back. Puck in the skates of Hunter. After it, Schneider. Schneider gets a shot. Scores!
Nice shot. Nice hard shot right along the ice. Great goal.
Not a lot to find. That went off the inside of the post and on the, so there wasn't a lot to shoot at, as Lemire had it covered fairly well, but not enough to let that thing go into the goal. 10:01 at the 5-minute mark, pretty well scoring this. I thought he got a piece of it looking up that replay, but Patrick chasing the puck down. Has Ginda on his backside. Schneider off the wall. Cunningham has it. Cunningham over the blue line. Just easy it toward the net. Easy save with Lemire. There's a shot. Scores! That is.
Yeah, that's a tough one. If you're Milton, you'd probably try that 10 times again here, and you wouldn't get that to go in. I think it originally went off the back of the goalie, then up in the air and down, then hit the goalie again.
Well, Gindon takes the puck in behind the, or Tika Cunningham takes it in behind the net. And there it goes off the back of the goaltender, and it bounces off his stop, and then sort of takes a bad bounce into the net. So
tough bounce.
Cunningham, good play. Puck in the attack zone. Milton forechecking. Puck in the skates. Didn't get back to the point. Here they come. Rowe has it. He fires it right back in. Takes his man heavily into the boards. And I'm not sure why, because interference. That's a call. Well, I thought the puck was coming out, and but they didn't waste any time in calling that. Owen Sound on the power play for the first time in this game, up 2-0. One with a beautiful goal, and one of those kind of goals that you say, oh boy. In behind the net, Laycock, Nathan Laycock stops, turns, try to get this thing started. Up along the boards, good lead pass. Gets over this side to Cunningham, or McIver. Attack having trouble getting it through the neutral zone. Whoa! That was quite a hit. Took the elbow right to the head as he, not intentionally, it's just the way they made contact. Kerr in his own zone. He's gone to the bench too. Hope they kind of check him out. Attack coming through center, good to Kerr. Good move, taking it all in. Lemire covered that side, went off his shoulder and down, blocking, chasing after it. Forecheck, Weston. On this side, gets it up to Guidon. Clagus with Gibbons. Couldn't get it out, but Clagus gets control of it, but does take it out. Clagus, he gets knocked down.
Looking for a bit of a knee there or something.
Yeah, Farrow was a little bit suspect. No call on the ice. Clagus gets right back up. Down the left wing, the attack. Got a power play, 20 seconds remaining in it, but nice job by Milton to kill this off. Puck in behind the goal. That's locking, long lead pass. And it's going to be icing, I think, and take some of that pressure off, get that face off deep. Set something up with 5 seconds with the penalty box. Going to be vacated by the player. That nice job killing that off. Hunter Santucci out there. Farrell on the point for Milton. Puck goes back in behind the goal, picked up by Cole Hall. Hall starts out on his own zone. Up along the wing. Through center to Brown. That's a number we don't have on our list because it's number 7, so we'll have to figure out who 7 is. Puck goes into the corner. Tack tried to get it out. Kept in by Schneider at the blue line. Nice play in the circle and a little bit of stick handling. Patrick just picking it up along the boards. Can't get it out. And that's Farrell. Schneider in his own zone. Schneider.
I think we had this last time because he wasn't on there. If I remember correctly, it was Ty Scholdice. So we can call him Ty Scholdice the rest of the game.
Okay.
And hopefully that's who it is. If not, we apologize to everybody out there, but it looks like Owen Sound doesn't have their lineup updated.
Duplessis just knocks it right back into the corner. On top of it real quick, Charlie Snyder. Snyder, he's being checked, but losing his footing was number 73, Marino. Rowe. Right back up the ice. Charlie Snyder again with it. Snyder handles that puck really well. Gets it through center. Chasing after it. His shoulder ice, I think we were talking what his name is. So number 7, Allen. Overstates him. Shoulder ice takes a shot, and he just kind of fanned on it. Somebody lifted his stick. Kerr goes back into the right wing. Centers it back out in front. Nice play by Solomon as he stole that puck inside the zone. On a pass, it didn't quite make it to the man that should have been there. Kerr. McVicker, pardon me. Long shot, just whistled that wide. Laycock in his own zone. Laycock back out this side. Bennett has it, going with McVicker. Bennett tried the back pass to McVicker, got it there. But not a great chance to handle it. Kept in at the blue line. Laycock, nice pass back across the surface. In on goal, there's a shot, just whistled that high and wide. Was McVicker. Trying to keep that puck along the boards, and they do. Out comes number 59, and of course that's Arno. Arno started the game along with Allen. Farrell couldn't keep it in. Heading down the right wing, Bennett. Bennett has a chance, stops, turns, takes the shot, good stop.
Wide open net.
By Lemire, and then it just got buried.
Gibbons right spot at the right time. Right back onto his stick and the wide open net. He wasn't going to miss that.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah, you're going to see it come up on your Rogers replay right now, stopping. And that's Taylor Bennett. Look at this. If he'd have missed that, he wouldn't have got to sleep for a week. Gibbons. 3-0 early here in the first part of this game, and it's only 4 minutes left in the first period. Milton right now has run into a buzzsaw. Patrick. Cross ice to Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko tried to get a shot away, got a pass away, there's a shot. McGregor stopped that. Or pardon me, it's Liam Cook playing goal. Up along the wall, can't keep it in, and then Santucci just knocks it right back down the ice, heads to the bench. The attack. Laycock tried to get it out, does a little back pass. Klages. Johnson in there with him. Klages after the loose puck. Pinching in along the wall. Travis Brown. Klages now backing up, playing defense. This Taptelis, he couldn't control it and then lost it. And then taken off into the corner. Duplessis. Here come the attack through center. It's Johnson. Johnson, one too many moves. Clagger gets his stick lifted. Just short of being a hook. Schneider goes out the end of the stick.
Maybe had a hook there. Could have maybe had a high stick there. Could.
Forecheck by Taptelis, but out they come. Here come the attack through center. Long pass. Callan made a nice save there. Arno down the wing. Arno, then he's being taken out by number 17, Cole Hall, but Hall got the worst of that back. Attack going. This is full contact hockey, folks. This is the under 15. Callan at the blue line keeps it in. McDonald off a leg at the blue line by Kelly, and Kelly fires it and into the big mitt of Cook. And he just casually hands it back to the linesman. Face off to his left.
It's been a tale of two different Milton teams here this period. I mean, the first period or two looks like they came to play in the first couple of minutes. They were dictating the play, controlling the puck down the Owen Sound zone, and now Owen Sound's just taking right over for the next 10 minutes, 13 minutes.
And on top of that, up by 3 goals. There's a loop off the boards. There's the shot, scores.
And another
that
one.
was a kind of a weird one too, because the two of them are rushing for the net. Puck got
I think the one fella didn't know the other guy was coming with him.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know if that was whoever banked that off the boards. Looked like it was a nice bank pass.
Here comes now,
and he should have left. Yeah.
And you know what?
Then just a softie.
But that fooled Lemire because of the fact the way that puck was off his stick, and nice assist though. Down.
That's Lemire. I look across the rink here, and even though we see 3 names listed on the Milton U16 goalie list, there is only one here.
Yes, that is can be a factor, but two of these goals really wasn't Lemire's fault.
Right, correct. That's right, Gord. Owen Sound just keeps coming here.
Cunningham off the boards into the corner. Shouldice. I believe that's Shouldice. Coming through center ice, that Marino. Marino back. There's a shot. No problem for Cook as that rising shot got up there into the glove. That probably would have gone over the cage. He looked like he was playing first base rather than.
Yeah. So the high throw to first.
Which was typical for me. The reason why I ended up with 2 knee replacements because I played catcher. Face off just outside the blue line.
We lose the puck. Must have lost the puck.
Well, I think they have 2 for the game.
Yeah, linesman's back over here to grab one. Hopefully they have another.
Callan takes a shot off a body in front. I believe that hit Bennett in the knee. There's a shot by 65 Duplessis. He was in pretty close. And Cook was kind of looking around. I thought, face off in behind the net is Brown, having trouble with 2 blue shirts on him, does get it away. Here comes Brown, just dumps it through center, off a glove. Nice setup. It just didn't quite make the pass. Brandon Hunter through center ice, tries to get it up to Taptelis. And in behind the net goes Brock locking up along the boards to his, then kept in by Canlin, and then blocked or caught by Travis Brown, and then dumped. Didn't quite close his hand over, but got to be careful. You Canlin again. In front, there's a shot. Oh, good stop by Cook as he was tested on that.
That's a nice save with 3 or 4 seconds left.
73, I think that was James Marino that got the shot away. Could be wrong, but boy, he had to be good. Maybe we're going to see that replay before we get this next game started. But boy, that was a great save by Liam Cook.
Key save there.
See that score? The junior attack got 4-0 after the first period. I don't know about you, but I didn't expect that. Looking at that kind of output and offense, they were going to watch the
number
play.
72.
Yeah.
Ewan McDonald, a nice save by Liam Cook. Thought he had it there, like he was. Thought he was covering up, but no, I would never. If you asked me, we were throwing some stats out there before the game, and they had a close game there back in November, 4-2 for Owen Sound, and I mean Owen Sound, by the look of their stats, they can certainly put the puck in the net, averaging, what's my math there, 5 and change a game. Milton not giving up many goals. I mean, they have a goals against average under 2, as does Owen Sound, but that's not the case today. So yeah, 4-0. I'm a bit surprised, Gord. We'll see what Milton team shows up here to start the second. Is that the one that kind of dictated the play for the first minute or two at the start of the game, or is it the one that Owen Sound took control of for the last 13 minutes?
Well, I'd say that they got 2 fluky goals, Owen Sound did. I mean, no disrespect, but that one off the shoulder that bounced into the crease and went back into the
Cunningham
net.
Goal. Yeah, that was one you won't see. You don't see those too often. Real fluky goal.
But then the other one was the other 2 were really good goals, wide open net, and full marks to this Owen Sound club. They really came to play that first period.
Yeah, you know what? They're going hard to the puck, right? Like they're back checking hard on any Milton opportunities. They've passed the puck well. They're doing a lot of good things here today. Coaching staff has to be happy with that first period for sure.
Nice long lead pass to Clegg. It's just off the end of his stick. Couldn't corral it. Allen didn't get it out. Stopped at the blue line, Gindon, but the Gindon couldn't keep it in as he was at a funny angle. Chasing back in behind, there's Cole Hall. Hall has it in his own zone. Hall. Little back pass up along the board. See if we get it to Johnson. Didn't happen. Actually, it was up to Gindon, but there's a shot back inside the zone. Schneider has the puck at his own blue line. Schneider up the left wing. Come across blue line, checked by Weston. Weston takes him in along the wall. Weston, along with Farrell. Schneider comes up with the puck, and then he sticks the elbow into the face of and no call on it. Gindon in behind his net. Gindon, just a little pass up off the boards, right up on the stick of Tegan Cunningham. And Cunningham couldn't do anything with it, and then Farrell just drives it right back in. Weston, along with Kosmenko. Canlon, and he just fires it in. Kosmenko tries to get it. Heads after it. Tack come up with the puck. Kerr, he just dumps it down and gonna shoot and chase. Tried to center it back out in front, couldn't get it there. As nice play by Farrell to keep that puck in behind the goal line, and then they just fired down the ice, going to get a whistle.
Icing.
So we have an icing call. Ken Williams, Gord Chapman this afternoon here at the Lumley Bayshore Arena bringing this game to you. Just a quick reminder, don't forget tonight on Rogers TV at 7:30, Owen Sound Attack and the boys will be bringing the game also tomorrow afternoon, so St. Maria's in, so.
Rematch against Guelph tonight. Lost to Guelph last night, unfortunately. I think it was 4-3, so.
Oh, they got a goal with about a minute.
I didn't see any of the game, but.
There's a shot, good stop by Lemire this time. It's big number 8. Gindon had a chance to put it in the net, but coming up big was the goaltender.
I think, if I remember correctly, Sault Ste. Marie beat them last week up in the Sioux as well to end that 3-game trip. So yeah, they're looking for a bounce back tonight and a win, of course, tomorrow against the Sioux.
Puck centered out for a good back check. That was Brown, came back and then just had the puck poked away from the center ice. Gibbons had got a beautiful goal as he had a whole net to shoot at. 20 square feet, 4 feet. Nice play by Lemire as he deflects that puck into the corners. That long shot from the blue line by Brown. You know, when the kids get a little bit bigger and they put their shirts in the back of their pants, it doesn't matter. We can still see the number. Bennett tried to pass it across ice and knocked away by Allen. Pardon me, Arno. Backing up is Brown. Travis Brown. Up to Gibbons, and Gibbons couldn't cross the blue line with a nice play by number 59, and that's Marco Arno. Long lead pass coming off the bench, just off the missed his stick, and Johnson, Maddox Johnson was shaking his head as he was heading into the zone. You see Johnson coming back now and probably going, you just missed me.
OHL game wouldn't have been icing.
No.
And he still would have had a scoring opportunity there, but it's not the OHL.
I'm not sure about that rule either, but it makes the game faster anyway. That's it. Chasing after is Hall. Cole Hall. Little pass up. Ginda couldn't hang on to it, and then it just got into a little bit of trouble. On that puck is Charlie Snyder. Snyder getting bothered by two blue jerseys. They're digging for it to the side of the net. Here they come. Tack get it out. Gindon gets it. Long lead pass. Got it right on the stick of Johnson. Johnson then gives it back to Gindon. A little give and go. A nice defensive play by Liam Kelly as he got a stick in there. And now Arno and Hall collide. And Lemire just squeezes that puck and does a little skate around his goal crease. There's, oh my goodness. That's 5 minutes gone in this period.
Sorry, Gord.
That's okay. Not a lot of room in this broadcast booth. We run into each other every once in a while. Cross along the board. Charlie Snyder just digging with, gets it back out, fanning on it with a chance at Reed Solomon. But Marino couldn't do anything with that miscue, and taking that puck with Reed Solomon. This time he's going to make men. There's a deflection, but it just didn't get anywhere near the cage. Chasing in after this Cole Hall. Hall's in the corner, loses his footing, then digging around for it. Shouldice on this side. There's a shot right wide. Schneider, Charlie Snyder. Little play, used that boards nicely as that seventh man. Puck in the corner, trying to get it out. Milton does. They do get a piece of it off the body and then just bouncing around along the board. Out across the blue line, Shouldice.
Oh.
There's a shot. Whoa, did that thing get wired?
Quick little snapshot there, and
here's that smack.
Maybe a piece of the trapper, then hit hard on the glass. Either that or it's going to be the forehead of Lemire's mask.
True enough, Schneider with it. Back to Hall on this side. Hall having trouble controlling the puck. Does get it, takes it in deep into his zone. Slides it around the back of the net. Now Schneider. Schneider didn't get it, but forechecking with Teptelis. Shouldice off the skate. Gets a piece of it. Got good wheels, this kid.
He does.
Doesn't have a name on his jersey. Should have one. Laycock. Just dumps it back in. Shouldice gets it. And then he loses it in behind the net. Along the boards, here comes Milton. Milton forward, and that's Patrick. And then he loses a good check by Shouldice. Knocks it off into the corner, and then somebody went down.
He missed. He was lining up who we think is Ty Shouldice there, and he didn't get any of Ty Shouldice. Mm-hmm. All boards.
That hurts. Most guys that dedicate at any age don't like a board meeting. I tell you. Here comes Solomon. Pardon me, 84, and that's Patrick. Laycock. Teptalis, he tried to forecheck. Laycock has it again. Up to Gibbons. Gibbons a little soft pass, got it up to Bennett. Bennett's all alone. There's 4 blue jerseys converge on him. Gibbons, another play. Nice move outside. Gibbons has a chance. Tried to pass it back just in behind. the rushing forward. I believe that's Guidon. Oh, nice defensive play by Kerr because the Brampton forward, Arno, was gone.
He was gone.
Klages tried to get it back to the point, passed on 2 fans, but 1 by each team, Klages and Arno. Puck's bouncing around. Bennett gets in on it. Bennett back to Klages. Klages tried to go through a whole maze of players and couldn't get there.
I think, could be the end of hockey today. That's the last puck, Gord.
Oh, I think it went into the bench. They're okay. They'll get it back.
They get one? Oh, they got one there. Yeah, he might have been better to let, rather than trying to dance a little bit more into the middle there, he might have been better to let that go as soon as the puck was on his stick there. Had a bit of a clear shot.
Nice poke check by Arno. But Laycock gobbled that up and taking it up. Then the pass comes off the boards. Goalie has to play it, so it's not going to be icing. On top of that is Canlon. Back to Canlon again on the far side. Long lead pass, and I think this is going to go for icing. You betcha. Right idea, just not accurate enough. Still 4-0. All 4 goals in the first period. Milton playing a much better hockey game, a little more offense than what they had in the first period, but still haven't been able to penetrate that solid defense of the Owen Sound under 16 attack.
No, it's certainly been, it's been 2 different periods, that's for sure.
Finally, here they come. This is Santucci, got some room. Santucci. Oh, nice defensive play. And of course, that's Travis Brown. Blocked the shot and then took the man after. Brock locking in behind the net, finally gets it up to Klages. Klages passes it right up to Scholdice. Scholdice trying to chase it down. He did get a piece of it. And Mira had to make a stop.
And then they're going to get, yep. That's maybe a soft call, but he did go in there with the stick and dig at the trapper, and he's going to get 2 minutes for that.
Number 19, and that's Nolan McVicker is heading to the penalty box.
Number 15, as I look down there.
Well, you know, I'm a firm believer if they want to stop the stuff in front of the net, they can stop it just by making sure they...
And I think if he goes back and watches this, the replay of this game, I think Mr. Brown will actually see that he did go in and dig at the glove of the goaltender after he had the trapper on top of the puck.
Puck is in the corner, chasing off after Milton has it. They're on the power play.
Chance for Milton to give themselves a little bit of life here. Score a power play goal and get them back into this game.
Kosmenko just knocks it off into the corner. He's on 1 point, Rowe on the other. Try to get it out in front. There it is, but there's the shot. And it just hit a leg and just didn't have enough oomph on it to get anywhere near the goal. Gibbons lead pass. Bennett has a chance. And nice play by the goalie to get Vermeer to get it off the side.
Wise decision to come out there and play it.
2 shots on goal, really, and not long ones, but it's a good way to kill it. Puck comes back to the blue line. It's Cole Hall. Hall just rifles it down the ice. And that's picked up by number 22, and that's Jacob Rowe. Pass comes onto the stick. Oh, nice stop. Just stopped him in his tracks because Menko got stopped by Bennett, I think, or Schneider, pardon me.
Schneider, yep.
Oh, a little bit of stuff going on here.
Yeah, what's he going to give him here? Did he hit him in the head? Unsportsmanlike.
Well, I think that happened on the exchange and where they were changing up. So
once again, you know, shaking his head that it didn't happen, but it clearly happened. We both could see that from up here.
Well, how many times you gone to the penalty box as a player and shook your head? I didn't do anything.
No, I know. That's right.
What'd I do? You know,
me.
And that's one aspect of the game that has not changed.
No, true. And I don't think you'll ever be able to change it.
There's a shot off the post. 2 men short. Owen Sound, and they get the puck and just drive it out, and on a good play, Kerr going to run down and do some forechecking. You got to be careful when you're down 3. But boy, he did a nice job. Just Kerr again has the puck, took it away, and he's coming down the ice. Watch him. He's going to just dump it back out.
Dragging it around there.
Kelly has it. Kelly gets it up to Tapalis. There's a shot. Not a hard one, but I don't think it was on the net, but directed into the corner by Cook. Puck is down into the corner. Good job killing these penalties off. Here's in the shot to the backhand. Lemire had to make a save. And Brown has been unbelievable on this penalty kill. And now he's forcing the puck along the boards. And I think finally they're going to get a whistle, but the face-off should be outside the blue line.
He's going to give him a penalty for that. Yep.
Delay game.
Yeah, he was doing a good job holding the puck against the boards with his skates, but when he went down on the ice there, he took his hand and he put it over top of the puck.
Well, I think he put his whole body over the puck because so it's kind of you know what? That's a good call.
And if you keep on talking, he just got another one.
Excuse me. Now the question is what they're going to give him for, or they're going to give him a misconduct on that. Did you see the?
I didn't see what's he going to give him here?
Getting 4.
4 minutes, so 2 and 2.
2 for covering the puck, and I think 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Laycock.
So, Milton, if they're looking to get back in the game, they got a 5-on-3 here for 52 seconds. You want to put the puck in the net during this 5-on-3, and that keeps the power play going for you.
Well, right now it's that Milton still has.
Right. Yeah, they would still have the power play, but you have a chance to have basically 3 power plays here in a row. The 5-on-3, score within 53 seconds, then score during the 2-minute, and then during the 2-minute again.
Out to Farrow at the blue line, cross ice. To number 84, Patrick. Back this Patrick gets a one-timer, but just misses. There's the shot.
That's off.
That's off the moorings.
Same side as the first game this morning.
Are they on the magnetic posts in these games?
No, they use those. What would they be? 8-inch or so. I think they're plastic, like a plastic post that goes down to the ice 3 or 4 inches and up into the post of the net as well.
Rowe takes a shot, and Cook gets a piece of it and has a big mid. I think that was going wide of the goal too, but 1 second remaining in the first period penalty. 3:09 remaining in
Double minor.
Double minor. They can score a goal and still have a power play if they get one in the Rowe. Nice block. Rowe gets a second shot. As Kerr made a beautiful play, and then he just wires it around this side. Milton couldn't keep it in. Long shot, just fired it wide. Arno. And then just deflected away. Laycock takes his man in along the boards. Couldn't keep that puck in. Rowe has it. Back to Rowe. Rowe turns. He's the big captain of that team. And he just fires it in. Couldn't get it past Bennett. And then Klages got a lead. Got a chance for a shorty. And he gets it. He scores. Oh, they're waving it off. Why are they waving that off?
I have no idea why they're calling that one off.
Well, there's no doubt that the goalie moved the net, but that was in the process of the play, not done before the shot was taken. Let's watch it again. Here comes Klages right in on goal. No, the net come off by the goalie. That should count. That goal should count.
Yeah, I know the NHL rule is if on the continuation of that play or shot, if the puck would have gone into the net, within, inside where the posts sit, then it's a goal. Is minor hockey that, hey, the net's off? That I'm not 100% sure, but I am gonna ask the question here tonight.
See, the puck went in this side of the goal, and that side of the net is what went off. If I don't think that should have been disallowed, but then again, too, we have the advantage of seeing the replay. So
true.
Referees do it on time. Generally, they're pretty well bang on. Net was off, so you can't fault that part. Whether it was, but you could see the goaltender on his move kicked it free.
And I don't know, the nets seem to be they seem to come off a lot, and they seem to come off rather easy. Okay. And if you notice, Gord, they're new nets. Remember back in the day, even months ago, there used to be another post down the back of the net in the middle. And I don't know, is the net lighter now and they get knocked off easier? Is it, are the posts not as long, the ones that go down in the ice? I have no idea, but they do seem to come off a lot easier.
Plagas bits around a man, little backhand shot, scores, knocks the water bottle off and everything. What a great shot that was. You know what, I never noticed the goals until you pointed that out.
Yeah.
Is that just for minor hockey?
Nope. It's same for the attack games as well. But those bars are gone. Like I say, I wonder if it's just the nets are a little bit lighter.
I kind of like that the bar's gone. Lots of times that puck will go in, hit the bar, come right back up.
Back out.
You eliminate that and you see the net bulge. Oh, nice backhand shot. Look at that. Bang upstairs.
And it was Klages who had the goal called back, was it not?
Yep.
So a little bit of revenge there for him.
But another shorthanded goal. That's 2 in this game. There's still got time left on this penalty for them to get a power play goal. Look at this. Another steal. Good save by Lemire as he blocked that side. And that was Gibbons. And, boy, he was motoring down that right wing. Little backhand shot, and Lemire made a good play. So 36 seconds left in this period, and the Owen Sound Jr. attack. Under 16 team well in control of this hockey game, 5-0. Going to hear the horn go very shortly.
Good battle by Hall down in the corner. Defenseman down low right now, but battling hard for the puck. Good shift.
Nathan Gibbons. Nathaniel, pardon me. Probably gets Nate by his team. Everybody gets nicknames in hockey. Hunter. Tried to get back. Hall couldn't, just set it off. Anyway, there goes the horn. Second period in the books. 1 goal only this period.
Now
and of course,
the guys, they are not moving the Zamboni. Okay, we're going to get a great overhead shot here.
This is super. You're going to see him come in with the...
Oh,
well,
I'm gonna send a message down to my referee and linesman buddies here.
Goaltender knocked it off before the shot was good, so. But they got it back anyway. They are going to flood.
See if we can get an answer here.
But you can see they are going to take a couple minutes off to go and have the Zamboni work on the. So we are getting a flood. This is you can see the officials not putting the net away, but absolutely great period for great 2 periods for Owen Sound as they're up 5-0.
Yeah, like you and I were saying earlier, Gord, we certainly we didn't expect 4-0 after the first period, and I think fair for me to say we didn't expect 5-0. Game after the second one. I think we expect a little bit of a response from Milton in the second period. They certainly had their opportunities, right? A couple of 5-on-3s there, the double minor there, and just couldn't generate anything. I think personally, just a little too slow. They're not moving the puck quick. They're not moving very quick at all, and letting Owen Sound dictate the play even while Owen Sound's killing the penalty. And we saw shorthanded goal. Right, 2 shorthanded goals. Good point.
Which is in itself the attacker moving that ball, moving that puck so well. and are on it. They're motivated and they want to be in this game. Where Milton, pardon me, we did a Brampton game early. Sorry, folks. Milton looked like they're still on the bus.
Yeah, no, I agree. Owen Sound's dictating the play. We talked a little bit earlier in the game about the forecheck and the back check from Owen Sound. Kerr, one name that comes to mind there, and we just don't see that from Milton. Right, they're just not aggressive on the puck and letting Owen Sound dictate. So and that's why we see 5-0 on the board.
Yeah, but the other thing too is it's that determination that I want it. It's mine. I want the puck, and not only that, but the attacker moving the puck very well.
They are moving the puck very well. A couple of great shots. You mentioned a couple of fluky goals, but still, even take away the two fluky goals, it's still a 3-0 game, right? And Owen Sound still dictating. You
say we all sit up here and we discuss the fact that it was a fluky goal, or goals. But the point is that if your team is motivated to do whatever, you're going to get that puck on the goal. And we have said it week after week. It never hurts to shoot the puck.
Get the puck on the net. You never know what's going to happen, right? And it's worked twice for Owen Sound so far.
And if you spend a little time around the pool table and you want to bank it off the goaltender and put it in the net, that's a planned play. People have done it. And but I don't think that particularly happened. I think he tried to center and just caught the goalie.
Just caught a skate or something, went up in the air.
Sure. But we say lucky, but I mean also too. But there's a certain amount of work that goes into that because they were on the puck. You can't take away. You can say, but they're on the puck. They were making the plays. They were doing what they had to do, and so the result is that you get a goal. It may not be the textbook kind and the highlight reel kind, but they all count when you look at the score sheet at the end of the game.
Exactly. They don't ask how they went in generally. It's how many.
So, I mean, Milton, one thing with Milton is that they played Owen Sound really well earlier in the season. It was a 4-2 loss for Milton, but it looked like I figured it was going to be a close match this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought so. I mentioned a few times the first minute or two of the game, right? And I thought, okay, Milton's here to play, right? And, they want to win today 4-2 rather than losing 4-2. They want to return the favor to Owen Sound and then just the Owen Sound's taken over. So, and good for the Owen Sound team. I mean, we talked about how great of a season they're having. They've been playing fantastic in the Tri-County, as their record shows, and they've been successful in tournaments as well. They're playing Sunday afternoon in all 3 tournaments that they've been in. So what more can you ask for right now?
Obviously, the coaches are doing a tremendous job of getting these kids ready to play. But it's we've been watching them for a long time, and you see these names. When I looked up the lineups this morning, I'm going, oh yeah, and same kids, like watch them in Pee Wee or in under 10, and you see them come up and play and that improvement and that maturity and the fact to see that they're bigger and stronger and involved in Owen Sound minor hockey, who probably, in my book, is one of the best organizations in minor hockey in the province. And,
I agree 100%. I know we're Owen Sound guys, and but we've both been to a lot of rinks, and have had a chance to call a lot of games, see a lot of teams, coach against a lot of teams, and we have a great organization here in Owen Sound for sure. So, and
I don't that a lot of people say where you're from. It says they're hockey, and they have nice things to say, but 5-0 this afternoon here at Owen Sound is leading Milton, and we're coming to you from the Lumley Bayshore Community Center. We're going to take a short break and do a little business, and we'll come back and see what else we can talk about here on Rogers TV.
This is Rogers TV.
back at the Lumley Community Center, Bayshore Community Center. The Bayshore, as everybody knows it, the big rink by the bay, and we've been watching a fairly decent hockey game, actually. Owen Sound attacking well in control here, up 5-0 here in the junior attack. So this game pretty well tells itself. So just want to touch base again. We were talking earlier in the last game about the fact that Hockey Day in Canada is coming, and chance for the Owen Sound community to show the country what hockey means to us and what the community means to us. And so, folks, we just want to remind you there's all kinds of activities. There's all kinds of hockey being played on Friday. Will be 2 high school games, girls and boys. Girls are going, which I'm going to be privileged to call. There's a game in the evening, and there's an alumni game, the university game, and the attack game for sure.
Yep, and Professional Women's Hockey Association game, which will be an exciting. I'm sure we'll see some current Olympians and some previous Olympians here in town that have played for the women's national team, and there's 3,200 seats here, so I hope the people of Owen Sound, the surrounding areas, fill the building and come down and see some great hockey. It's a great time to show what Owen Sound has. Thank you, just marking our ear here, telling us that 11 o'clock Professional Women Hockey Association game is going to be broadcast live on Sportsnet. So it is going to be a fantastic weekend here.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Can I get into that for free? I just want to know if I can come in the back door, because I don't know whether you're going to get a seat in here or not. I hope not. I hope that this place is sold out. This is a chance for the community to shine, folks. I've said this 1,000 times in the last 8 years I've been doing this here with Rogers TV. The Attack aren't the only hockey in town.
Absolutely.
And these kids play their hearts out on that ice surface or in any of the arenas that they go to in Southern Ontario, whether it be Brampton, Espler, or, they're out there playing hockey, and they represent our community. So it's time, when you see these things like Hockey Day in Canada, come out and show us what kind of community we really have. But come on down to the arenas and watch these kids play.
Exactly.
Boy, that was a quick flood job.
That seemed a lot quicker than the.
You could have got a speeding ticket.
The breaks during the attack game.
Well, they got to deal with little hockey games.
That's right. They got the little hockey game, maybe the odd puck toss or teddy bear toss.
Puck out along the board, stopped at the blue line. It's locking.
Ref down. Oh, he's back up.
Now there's a goalie that's down. This is not good because they only got one.
There isn't another one on the bench.
Well, I hope he's not hurt. Well, here's a case where you take the Owen Sound goaltender and put him in.
I think you get 15 minutes
for hitting a goalie?
For to get somebody else into the pads. And if he's holding his head here, he's got the mask off. Slowly back up onto his knees. The trainer's got to make the right call here as well. Here, I mean, if he can't look over his shoulder and think about the fact that he only has one goalie here. This is the only goalie, because the young fella's holding his head and maybe took a shot. He's got to do the right thing here, which is get somebody else into the set of pads. And as a referee and a linesman, I don't know what you do here. I mean, if this was a professional game, which I know there's different rules and stuff like that, but there'd be a spotter, I believe, at the game, right? And yep, he'd have to come off the ice and
well, Milton, I think it's remiss in not bringing a goaltender, even if it's an AP.
It's tough. I mean, they do have an AP listed on the sheet there, so I mean, there are some rules around that about when an AP can play, and has to fulfill his obligation to his actual rostered team before he can be. But that's a long drive to come up here and bring one goaltender. I mean, that was something I never wanted to do when I was coaching. You wanted to make sure you had that second guy with you. And the odd time that you only had one, you wanted to make sure you prepared somebody, and they knew that if something happened, they were going to get the pads on in 15 minutes.
Milton 3-on-2, but now the penalty's over, and there's a shot deflected, 2 deflections, and Cook made good saves. Good save on that one. In behind the goal is Charlie Snyder. Snyder getting bothered by a couple of Milton players. Milton comes up with the loose puck. Back out here to Kelly. Kelly gets a chance, fires it. Oh, nice catch. Surprised they're not getting close in his hand on that penalty. Klagas trying to steal it. And
I'm surprised as well. Like that wasn't quite a Justin Hall, if there's anybody out there that watched the Leafs game the other night. But I think from up here, he certainly did close his. And the goalie's struggling down here. When we look down there, Gord, he's got the mask off and he's leaning on the back of the net here. I don't know if I like this.
I don't like it either. Well, he could still be pretty stiff from that. That was quite a jolt. I mean, even if it's not a head injury, there's his shot. Seems to be moving okay when he's moving, so say that attack on that puck, still killing it off. Not killing the penalty off, it's 4-on-4. Milton got the penalty. Chasing that puck into the corner.
Kerr's going to get a penalty for that, and deservedly so.
Referees can't let this game out of hand. It's getting a little chippy. A 5-0 game, and
Kerr's shaking his head and he has a smirk going. But I think we knew the arm was going to go up from up here before the arm went up.
Well, won't take long before these guys.
And it's a 5-0 game, right? Like you said, you don't want things to get out of control here.
Canlon kept it in. Nice hand-eye coordination. He kept that puck in. Kozenko. There's his shot, and Cook just puts a big mid on it. Slow the play down, and well, goaltender seems to be moving okay. I mean, Lemire is, you're right, he was struggling there for a bit, but he still got hit pretty hard, not just rattled his spinal stuff anyway. There's a long shot, just whistled wide. Kuzmenko. There's a shot and a gain. Cook.
I see.
I am not mentioning that word again.
No. Guard, I'm having flashbacks again.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't sleep for a week. I must admit, though, I didn't get any cold calls in the middle of the night.
No, that's good. There's no strangers standing outside your house.
No.
No.
No, all my tires stayed up. Laycock in down the right wing. Laycock rushing with that puck. Sent it back out to where he's supposed to be. And nobody covered the point. I'll be in trouble for that one, too, because I mentioned it. Gindo. Just missing. Patrick going to chase down after. Not too hard on it. Patrick just a little dump pass. Into the corner comes the puck back up Patrick, and that's Hunter. Trying to get hard to get out of their zone, and they've got the power play, 4-on-3. Soon to be. Puck goes back into the corner, back and taken off nicely. That was 22. Rowe trying to get it. Hunter turns. Or Marino, pardon me. Marino trying to dig it out. Can't get it away from Laycock. Laycock comes up, the puck just fires it, and it's down the ice. 7 seconds left on the penalty. 11:43 in this game. Owen Sound well in control. Overskating that puck was Kelly. And Kelly gets it again up to the wing. 2 good passes up to Tarpelis. He can't. Nice play as he got his stick off his helmet though. There's a shot. Scores.
He got a piece of it, but hard shot off the trapper and up and over and into the net.
Taptelis got that puck, made a nice little poke check, got it, went across the ice. Here he goes. Cook thought he had it. Just caught it inside, just above the glove. 5-1. I didn't say the words, so you can't blame me.
No, I agree. It didn't actually come out.
But the shutout is now gone. Brown keeps it in at the blue line. Brown tries to finesse his way in, can't. Tarpelis gets it again, but he can't control the puck. And then with 2 players and 76, and that's Hunter, took his man down. Looked like he was hurting for a bit, and that was Tegan Cunningham who got up again. Cunningham seems to be okay. At the blue line, just dumped right back in. Travis Brown. Into the slot. Clegus couldn't get the loose puck. Out comes Hunter. Hunter down the ice, got a winger with him, Tappelis. He's got the 1 goal. Tappelis along the boards. And then it just gets dumped down the ice. Chasing after it is Canlon. Canlon bothered by the forward, stolen by Nathaniel Gibbons. And he just dumps it across the front and come back out. Hunter. McDonald's shot turned away by Cook. Puck back into the slot, flicked out. Brown, or Gibbons, got it through to McVicker, and McVicker couldn't handle the puck, and he ends up in the corner. Slides back to Schneider. Schneider again gets the return pass. Schneider, long lead pass, good right on the blade. Into Brown, there's a shot. Gibbons couldn't get it through. Because he didn't get a chance to control that puck. Then a little bumping going out there. Canlon gets the puck out of his zone. Schuldeis has it. Schuldeis turns. Comes up ice. Schuldeis into the zone. Little stick handling back to the point. Shot's going to come. There's a shot. Two. Oh, they did get it.
Second or third opportunity. They got the puck in the net there. I think that was Gibbons. Ended up with a rebound there and tapped it in.
Well, Lemire got the first one, and then the puck got banged off the post. There's the shot coming through from the point. Then he gets the first one. Here they're going to bang it off the side of the net. Comes back out in front. Little backhand. And thought Lemire had it. Awful leg. 8:52 remaining in this game. Farrell cross ice to Patrick. Patrick taking it in his own zone. Doesn't get it out. That's Tegan Cunningham getting out, trying to cross shoulder ice again. And he stopped. Metzen. Through center ice. That's Landon Patrick didn't get very far as he got just about the Tim Horton sign, and then he got checked. Santucci can't control the puck. Schuldeis. Kosmencio finally has it. He just dumps it up the boards. Taxis get a hold of it, try and dump it back in. West. Metzen along the boards. Kosmenko. Patrick. Laycock just swings at that one. It goes wide. Solomon in his own zone. Lead pass going to go missing everybody.
Nice.
And they're going to wave this off. Patrick on his wing. Tried to pass it up to Duplessis and just went right behind him. Kelly just knocks it up along the boards. Milton really disorganized right now. They have no concept of where.
Nope, just throwing it around. When they do get to the puck, they're just throwing it around. So
They're not. There's no organization. It just seemed to be now the game's over, and you just got to put in time.
yeah, even earlier there, they had the power play, Gord. A couple pucks down to the corner, and I think it was number, I hate to point somebody up, it was Patrick, I think was his name. Just back, slow, nonchalant, no hustle going back for the puck. And, you got a power play here. You're trying to get back in this game, and every second is a valuable second.
It's we as coaches we set the game up, but we play period by period. What we do in each one, and you try and win each period.
Yeah.
And they had the chance to do something, and because you set yourself up for the next game. Stolen on a pass across ice by Duplessis, and just dumped down the ice and changes up all the way forward line here with little back shot, little backhand. As Marino had a chance as he was in deep. That came out, should be offside, but that play was made. Brown in the zone, passes it right back through, couldn't get a stick on it. Was Maddox Johnson.
Referee down again. Oh, different referee this time, but they've both taken a spill out there. Looks like he's all right.
Looks like Dan,
I think it's Lonnie King. Not that they want to be mentioned on air, but
they should.
Sorry, Lonnie.
They do a great job. Our officials
they do a great job. He probably doesn't want me pointing out that
he fell.
That's the guy that fell.
I have been skating for 40 years. I can't figure out why I fell.
Somebody's getting a penalty for headshot here. Head contact. 2 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you, it's Owen Sound teams today have come with their A game, and they in the attack have played so well against Milton. Farrell, cross ice. To Rowe, and in behind the net again. Milton on the power play. There's a shot deflected. They're going to count it. I thought that had been too high.
Somebody, that certainly hit somebody or something.
Off a stick.
Clean deflection.
Yep. I believe it was Arno that got a stick on the puck. I'm not sure we'll see it on the Rogers. Here it comes now. There's the... Yeah, it was deflected by 59. That's Arno. 6-2 here at the Rogers, on Rogers TV here at the Lumley Bayshore Community Center. Vicker on the points, along with Hall. Good, and we're getting the slashing call now.
Oh. So he's got to... He's going to get the head. Oh.
Just gave Charlie Schneider a game misconduct. Now, will that cost him ice time?
I wonder what he calls here. Yeah, I guess it all depends on what he calls. If he's giving him the 10 minutes, is that just to get him away from the rink, or if he's going to give him a GM something?
So he gets a game misconduct? Or is he getting attendant misconduct?
Yeah, that's I'm trying to. Yeah, if it just 10 minutes, get him out of here. Nothing else.
So game misconduct would be a suspension with the
I think. Yeah, depending on the code that they give him. These are the type of games where I should bring.
Well, the other side of that was
a book with me.
It didn't do anything out of the ordinary, other than the fact that he was lipping, and that's an automatic 10 misconduct.
Yeah, because the original call was the head shot or head.
Yeah. Well, they haven't put the penalties up on the board yet, so they may have given 5 minutes for 4 double minor, but
But he's getting something else. Yeah, definitely got something else.
Oh, he's still talking about it.
Oh,
anyway.
no, and you know what? And it looks like from up here, he's I can see him on the electronic score pad. Looks like he's scrolling through there. My guess is to find a code for the misconduct. So yeah, it could end up with a suspension, a 1 game, a 2 game. I guess it all depends as well if he's had any suspension trouble this year already.
Owen Sound have been in control of this hockey game from almost the very beginning. 4 goals in the first period, and 1 in each of the other 2 periods. So, but they're still discussing what they're looking for. I don't know anything. Just give him a 10 minutes contact because I mean he's lipping.
Yeah, I think he might have been called something there, but so.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, so the referees, that's the nice thing about those. I like the iPads, electronic game sheets, and they'll write up a report right in there, and everybody will have access to that as soon as they hit the save button.
Oh yeah, that's beyond me. I'm not. Puck in the corner, just freezing in his shoulder ice. Finally, Milton comes up with it. They have the power play. They've got 5 minutes up there on the board, so it's a 6 minutes, so it must have got 2, 2, and 2. That's the only thing I can see it, so. Nice to see Lemire handling himself pretty well. Now, we were concerned about him at the end when he got hit. Off a skate, Allen couldn't control the puck. But Owen Sound's going to play the rest of this game shorthanded.
And maybe that was the referee, you know what, just 3 2-minute penalties, it's enough to, well, you know, even that wouldn't make sense because if you had 3 quick power play goals, he would technically get back in the game. So must be something else added on there as well.
Great play by Kurz. He stole the puck, got a shot on goal, and they got 2 of them with his shorthanded. And Lemire had to be exceptionally good on the first one. Milton coming out, Kuzmenko. Down the left wing, back into the center. Kuzmenko has a chance. Give it to his points. There's a weak shot.
Yeah, it's going to save that all day.
Liam Cook had no trouble with that. You heard Ken talk about that one. Cook's actually had a good game because he's a couple of goals on him, but
he made some good saves earlier in the game. I think there was a couple of nice glove saves we were talking about. Well, there's a glove save right there. But once again, no traffic in front of the net. He can see that shot right from the point. No problem making a save on that.
Well, most of these goalies, this level, those are not a lot of trouble. Puck dumped down the ice, chasing after it. Liam Kelly. Kelly slides it around in behind the net on this wall. That's Santucci on it. Gets it over to Metzen. Metzen. Just Kuzmenko on the wing. Tries to slide it in front. Metzen couldn't get a stick on it. Right there. He got it out. That was a good play by Keegan Cunningham. Cross to Kelly. Kelly coming up ice. Gonna take a long shot, shoots it. No problem with that shot. Steered up, picking up the rebound. And puck going down the ice. Callan, he has it. Up to Kuzmenko, and he can't control the puck. It's dumped right back in. Good penalty kill by the Owen Sound Jr. attack. Kuzmenko has it. Lead pass up to Duplessis, and he just gets hammered into the boards nicely.
Along the boards.
Owen Sound's not a small team either, and they can hand out some punishment. Brown, a nice play. On the stick, there's this, oh, what a save by Lemire.
Nice save. That would have been Owen Sound's third shorthanded goal of the game.
Yeah, it would have been.
I mean, that's a bit of a difference maker there as well.
Travis Brown got right in on goal, made a nice move to get by Canlon, then come in on goal, and Lemire made a good stop. So I'm glad to see that he's doing well. Puck deflected inside. Matthew Teftelis, he's got one of the goals for Milton. There's the loose puck. Teftelis had another opportunity. And Cook makes the save. 1:37 remaining in this game. Owen Sound in control, 6-2. Trying to kill off 3 minor penalties to one player, so he's got 6 minutes. And sent to the dressing room. And that's Charlie Snyder, and I don't think that was a wise move, but we figure you got most of it for chirping, unsportsmanlike.
We'll see what it means for Charlie, and this team's down in Burlington tomorrow for a game at 1:40 p.m. So don't know if Charlie would be, depending on what happens there. We're unsure. Not saying there is a suspension, but we're unsure. If there is, of course, won't be able to play tomorrow.
Liam Cook just had a little trouble with that one as it hit his pad and changed direction a bit, but
and a couple.
1:02 remaining here to wrap this one up, and face off deep to the left, to the right, our left, to the right of goaltender Cook. Face off back to the point. There's a shot off a body. In front, chasing that puck down. Gibbons got some room. Good back check by Rose. He got back on Gibbons, who had a little bit of room. Gibbons just doing a yeoman's nice move by, got it back out in front. Here comes Allen. Allen has the puck coming down ice, 3-on-2. Allen got Arno with him. Allen couldn't get the puck back in this side. Chasing after Gordon Hall. But boy, what a shift. And then Nathaniel Gibbons as he killed a whole bunch of time. But there's nothing left in this game right now except a few dying seconds. You can see it on your... Here comes Laycock. Laycock just going to waste some time bringing that puck down the right wing. Arno just misses the pass. Time's going to come down. There's the horn. Owen Sound Jr. attack, win this one quite handily, 6-2. And now you wonder if they're going to shake hands.
Probably not the best plan.
See the players congratulating the goaltender. Liam Cook didn't have the work to do as his counterpart, Sebastian Lemire, at the other end. So referees deciding them not to have him shake hands or what? I don't.
Yeah. Those days are gone now, or?
Oh, no. I don't know, but full marks to the attack today. They were on the puck. They played with energy. What more can you describe? They win 6-2 in their own barn, and you can't fault any of them.
Good game by Owen Sound.
It was a team effort. I'm trying to figure out who's to be the best player for.
Yeah, it's a good boy. I don't know if Gibbons sticks out just because of that little bit of the penalty kill there, but we did mention Gibbons' name quite a few times.
Well, you've got a goal too, so
he got a goal as well.
Laycock played well on defense.
Laycock played well. You know what? Even Jonah Kerr, right?
Yeah.
Jonah Kerr, I think he took one minor penalty there, but he had a couple of opportunities. Defenseman, right? Yeah. Hard on the back check and rushed the puck up the ice a couple times. Yeah, and of course Liam Cook, right? Wasn't tested a lot, but made some key saves when he had to, and Owen Sound scores a couple of shorthanded goals, and the game gets away on Milton, and it's 6-2 final.
6-2 final here on a Saturday afternoon here in Owen Sound, but Who could you pick for? Nobody really stood out. The only one that could really stood out for me in Milton is probably Tellis. He got one of the goals.
Yeah, and of course Lemire. I know once again you look at the scoreboard, right? 6 goals, but made some good saves. You know, we think he got roughed up there a little bit there. Only goalie that made the trip up for Milton, and I think if there was another goalie on the bench, he probably would have come out of the game.
I think so too.
But he still made some great saves after that as well. So full marks to him.
Well, I was glad to see that he wasn't. He did struggle for a bit after, but I thought that you take a collision like that anyway, even if it has nothing to do with your head, it still takes a lot out of you briefly to sort of come back, because it was quite a collision. If it was a head injury, that's. But I was watching him, and he looked like he was handling himself pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
There wasn't a delayed thing that you're aware of with concussions and so on and so forth, and it behooves everybody out there to be really aware of those head injuries. And
it sure does.
And all programs of now, trainers are supposed to be well versed in what to look for.
They are.
But again, too, he played really well. And I think you're right. I think he probably was their player of the game. We really enjoy bringing these telecasts to you on Rogers TV. We want to thank you so much for allowing us to come into your homes. I've been stopped on the street with you folks saying giving us nice compliments, and it's extremely nice that that is happening. And we do know that you folks watch us. The kids enjoy the Rogers TV programming, and we enjoy bringing it to you. On behalf of Ken Williams, I'm Gord Chapman. This has been an exclusive Rogers TV telecast here on Rogers Television.
This is Rogers TV.